come in. He's looking for the shadow kill, but he's just stuck right now. Has to dash back. Sanford's gonna be the next on the block as Carl TZ falls next. And Aurora Gaming are looking to even the score.
By the way, the shifting clouds actually brought Liquid out of the real-world manipulation. But the damage was still enough for Aurora Gaming. Lunar got a triple, and that's going to be a massive problem for them moving forward.
And it was just complete disrespect from Team Liquid. Again, you have the mobility, but it doesn't mean you have to chase TNZ like that. They use all their resources to go in, and they forgot completely how their composition was supposed to work.
Yeah.
Aurora Gaming could pick them off. Yes, they didn't have enough damage at the start of the game, but after those constant throws from Liquid, they definitely do now.
Yeah.
Take a look at the replay again. Brother, Harley, TNZ broke all of their ankles, and yes, they did get taken out of the RWM, but by that point, they were already so low. They were all already tapped down by Rosa.
Yeah. Maybe leave the job to Carl TZ to finish things off. You could just do as much as you want to bait out skills from Aurora Gaming, because essentially because of your mobility, that's what you could really specialize on. You have so many ways to just bait resources and skills out of Aurora, specifically that space escape from TNZ. We're just really talking about shutting down the jungler of Aurora Gaming, but the way things are going are just really not looking good for Liquid, and the gold lead has already shifted over to Aurora.
With the gold lead, it's going to be very, very scary. Like Aurora Gaming's composition, this is the lineup that we were talking about. It is very risky. We didn't get to see a lot of it in the early game just because they lack that damage, but when they have the snowball, all of those little like weaknesses disappear. Now you have enough damage, whoever you go for in the Divine Judgment, and also it acts as a distraction for TNZ to just go over to Oheb in the back line or even Sanchi.
Not just that, but JP, this is I mean, the Khalid can be a risky pick as well, and once it falls behind like this, 0, 2, and 5, there's not much JP can do. He can bring in the big engage, but he's immediately shredded down, crowd controlled. There's not a whole lot of engage left. Now it really comes down onto Sanford to look for a big final slash or something of that nature. Team Liquid definitely needs to play all of this defensively.
I'm surprised the Divine Judgment didn't come through there. I thought they were just to be like, all right, JP is walking over to us, let's go.
G.
Saya dia poking saya
Angle decides not to do it.
They want to deny this purple buff really badly.
Oh, thank goodness he had the hat. No, it's fine. Cooldown's very low there, right? So it's like, it's still a Sky Piercer for Carl. Did not notice. Let's take a look at the items.
Yeah, he's still slightly behind of TNZ though, if it's just that. Bit of catching up to do here for majority of the members, but I think it's more emphasized on the EXP lane matchup. It's also mainly because of the triple kill, I guess, that Lunar did get earlier on in the top lane. But I think that's where we put a bit more importance on what Trek said about Sanford being the guy who could potentially turn things around for Team Liquid here. It's really that final slash onto the right target that could shift things a bit towards their favor.
Yeah, it really seems like for Aurora Gaming, coming into this mid game, I thought there would be more physical defense items, but they're still going for like traditional build paths here. Even the Oracle straight for Lunar, despite not having any more healing from the rest of the team here. So again, I would like to have that Pagu.
He's gonna get pulled back. It's gonna be enough to take him out. The final deadly match to come.
Wow!
And a beautiful RWM to keep TL at bay. They claim JP for their own.
That's a ZRWM, a zoning real-world manipulation. So well played, but now two big ultimates are down, and Team Liquid might want to pounce.
LTZ still holding the backside. Are they gonna make an angle?
Okay. They might just be
Lunar!
for that. Oh.
Beautiful shifting clouds. Carl TZ's gone as Sigaboo jumps into the backside. A blazing duet from Oheb, but it is defensive. Pagu's looking for the next target, and Sanji's off the map as well. Sanford, one of the last two members standing, will not stand a chance. Aurora Gaming are taking this possibly.
Yeah, it's not gonna come from Pagu. The second re-engage wasn't gonna come from Pagu. It's gonna come from the other members. Can be Lunar, can be Sigiboom. In that instance, definitely was Lunar. So Team Liquid, even despite the lack of real-world manipulation, couldn't really feel confident enough to look for the engage. Now they lose a base turret, and the Lord is in the hands of Aurora Gaming.
Oh my lord. And again, you see it. We were talking about it, right? What is the Khalid gonna do when you're 0-3, when you're behind? Dude, he got melted. Pagu was just like, all right, I understand. Earlier, he really should have just gone for the Divine Judgment, but he played it safe. Then they realized, wait, we can actually just burn this guy like he's nothing. Divine Judgment goes in. They all go for the damage, and even that zoning ult from Rosa to save them from a possible flank angle from Team Liquid. It was beautifully done. Aurora Gaming, after game number 3 earlier, I really thought they had forgotten a lot of what their win conditions were, but they reset so good, and now with, again, a very interesting composition. As the panel said, TNC just loves it.
This is terrifying. Pagu has the Chastise Pile Drawn and also the fleeting time. So whenever they get a successful pickoff, it could be an easy round 2 for them. Worst case scenario for Team Liquid, and they have to rely on the way.
Why? Pagu? He flickered!
Oh! And pulled back, JP with the Raging Sandstorm. RWM is cancelled. What? Clouds from Lunar. JP just can't get the kill as TNZ continues to creep forward. But Oheb backside with a Blazing Duet plus the winner crown, but still nobody drops just yet.
TNZ gonna go in, Siggy with the damage with the curtain call. Oheb able to flicker out, they defend.
Oh my goodness, Immortality pickups too were there. Team Liquid have nonetheless, Aurora Gaming though, they already take out 2 base turrets, and that's gonna matter a lot. But we've seen Liquid in this situation.
So despite the Pagu fumble on the flicker Divine Judgment, it is still a win. They got 2 base turrets like Brigitte just said earlier. So it's still gonna be really tough for Team Liquid to handle the waves here on the side. Aurora Gaming, this would have actually been the way for Team Liquid to punish Aurora Gaming. They need to stick together, right? Now Team Liquid, how do they handle the waves in the bottom lane while Aurora Gaming constantly look for those pickoffs? Because if TL go and split their members apart, Aurora are just going to take either the 4v5 with a flicker, now pull yourself together, already fully stacked for Pagu. Very, very quick, even though he messed up earlier, it's already going to be up to the next fight, right? Pickoffs will always be available, and Team Liquid will need vision, but none of their heroes can get the vision.
Yeah, that's why JP has to be a bit more careful in scouting the brushes here.
I do want to say, I think Aurora Gaming maybe pushing a little too hard here. Needs to still keep it slow. It's still TL that you're up against. They do gain position. They wanted that pickoff a second ago, but that could have been risky, so I like the fact that they backed off and gained position over the Lord.
Monitor off.
I really consider who Liquid are willing to send
Desktop
to
in
the
the
opposite
market
lane
now.
to here,
Tiba
'cause
video
ideally
capture.
it'll
Video
be
capture को
Carl
छुट्टी
Teasy
रही
with
सर
the
यार.
ability to
Device
get back
को
somehow
पूरे
despite the
करने
nerfs on the
पड़ेगा.
shadow of the Hayabusa. Oheb, it's not
Sorry.
really coupled with the Louis, so there's no easy way to go for those
चलिए छोड़ देते हैं
opposite
भाई.
lane manages, but this
Chastise Pauldron and the Melfic gun again. It's the pick off Carl Teasy. Oh, he checks the bush, and they go for the sentry. They're able to reveal, they get that vision onto Aurora Gaming, but it's going to be down for quite a bit now. And that's another window that opens for Aurora Gaming that starts to close off for Team Liquid.
okay. They're gonna go for JP here. Sanford inside.
Oh! Wasted out. A beautiful winner crown from Sanji. Altiz is looking for an angle now as well. Team Liquid making their way in. Pagu getting caught up by Oheb. Siggy Boom taking some damage as well. Forced to flick back with the hat trick.
Yeah.
TL now has control over the Lord Pit.
They gotta go for it. Pagu, no Divine Judgment, RWM.
The end does come down. Pagu looking at as well. Carteezy able to take the Lord though. And Pagu shredded out with a blazing new Oheb. Now he does pop. JP in the backside looking for TNZ. Pagu there as well as Siggy Boom and Sanji in the 1v1. Lunar with the shifting clouds, but may go down. Carl Teasy taking this game into his team's hands.
JP with a double Siggy Boom.
That's a shot.
Wants to cut all alone. I'm not too sure about the Sanford.
Okay, uses the flicker. He catches up somehow, and the final slash too.
Siggy Boom just needs to try to buy time. Carl Teasy's there with Shadow Kill. Winter Crown comes out, buying time for his team. It's 20-second death counters for Aurora Gaming. But the Lord, the game is back into a possible Team Liquid advantage.
And again, well played. Hey, I question it. Forgive me, I was not familiar with your game, Siggy Boom. Amazing when the crown of the flicker, and now it delays Team Liquid from getting even more than they should have actually, right? 4,000 gold lead still. Pagu's gonna be up, Lunar's gonna be up. That really denied all of the full capitalization from Team Liquid. Now, Aurora can still breathe. They still have the advantage. Yes, Team Liquid, it's swinging back towards them. but they won't be able to crack a base turret open unless they get another good fight.
Yeah, and at least Pagu knows now that he has to be a bit more careful in terms of his choices. Has to check who has ways to actually still survive, who has the Winter Crowns, who has the Immortalities before he actually commits.
Ooh, JP into the back. A nice final slash for the RWM comes out. Lunar still standing. Sanford goes down first as Pagu jumps into the middle to keep Team Liquid zoned away. The war does crash into the base. JP Oheb, the blazing duet in the backside. Oheb! He takes out Rosa Coral
डिफेंस तो है भाई 4 पॉइंट तो है हर बार नॉट इट
Team
कूल
Liquid break through the base and it's nothing but Pagu and TNT.
यहाँ से
Team
जीत
Liquid
जीत गए
Philippines. The cavalry rages on.
क्या जीतल वाले करने के था मार देना टीम
And
लिक्विड
the charge of the cavalry continue in
कहाँ से कहाँ
the
जीतल
lower
वाले
brackets.
फाड़ फाड़
Oh my goodness.
They bend, but they do not break.
We thought Aurora already had it. They were slowly finding the right targets. They were forcing the fights close to their turrets, and the real world manipulations were always on point. And JP almost felt as if he couldn't do anything anymore.
Really got to give props to Aurora Gaming Turkey though, because they performed out of their minds in game number 4. It ended up being 3-1. But really, it's all about those little things, the experience that comes into play, and the clutch factor of Team Liquid. It's always kind of their thing, you know, like they will look weird sometimes because they always take that gamble. Whether they're winning, whether they're losing, that early game was definitely weird for Team Liquid, but they made up for it with all those mechanical plays, man. Sanji, Winter Crown on the Divine Judgment, and then here, JP able to go in with Raging Sandstorm, baiting them to fight and just throwing hands.
Oheb jumps into the back line here.
Yeah.
That's
Winter Crown.
RLTZ.
दामी कुटाई गई वाले
Beautifully done by
मारने
Team
वाला
Liquid.
याद है वाला
Oh my lord, was that a beautiful performance from Team Liquid. And honestly, from Aurora Gaming, Turkey as well, they did all they could. They pulled out all of the trump cards they had left. The Harley that was hidden, the combos, the risk.
Yeah.
The lineup rating didn't believe in him, but for a second, everybody did. Everybody who had their eyes on this
1-3
match
liquid
had to believe him like
मार दे थे
Aurora.
वे
They could possibly take TL to
Really?
Game 5. They
Yes,
could
yes.
possibly take down the Titans of mlbb in the lower brackets. But for now, we're going to throw it back to the panel to dissect that beautiful Game 4.
Going up against TL, that's the one thing you don't want to do. Once you caught them in their mistake, you kind of got to hold on. The moment you give room for TL to make a play, that's it. That's GG. And I don't know, man. Like, that was an amazing game coming in from both teams. But yeah, TL just too good at this point.
Yeah, honestly, a big props to Aurora Turkey. Man, it's heartbreaking to see a team lose in this particular fashion, but their draft did not help. Didn't help too much in being able to enable them to do exactly what they want. And don't get me wrong, honestly, if we put draft to draft, I would say that TL has a lot more options overall, but they did throw just a little bit. They got a little too excited, a little loosey-goosey with it, and that gave Aurora the opportunity to potentially turn it around. However, it's about impact, it's about who makes that first move, and unfortunately, when Lunar misses the engage, it's an almost guaranteed win for the side of TL.
Impressive how Aurora made that absolute lineup work. Again, they need pickoffs, they need to play from there. Definitely put Team Liquid up against the corner, but macro genius is what Liquid played with here to be able to defend and hold out.
mlbb bang bang
Again, amazing play from Aurora, but again, this is elimination match. But for now, we gotta look at the winners here.
चलो
Team Liquid still.
भाई नया गेम कब चालू करोगे उसके बाद आएंगे हम लोग तब तक भेनंग भाई का देख लेते हैं हम लोग दोनों भाई दोनों तबाही क्वालिटी तो आइगो क्वालिटी राफे अगर इट्स होता
पर्न पर मलाई लाग्दैन डर मलाई बाल लाग्दैन
अल्टिमेट खेलिरहेछ त्यही केयर नहीं यार अल्टीमेट तो अल्टीमेट तो नहीं देखते हैं भाई टूर्नामेंट खेलो तब देखेंगे
के हो भाइ चढेर ल्याग भयो क्या
ये पे का चलता इंडिया वालों पे
और यहाँ से पूरा एडवांटेज वो अब टीम एल्फा के पास मौजूद है। एक 3v1v1v1 की सिचुएशन बन चुकी है और ऐसे में तारीफ तो रालाकोन की भी करनी पड़ेगी। पेशेंस बढ़िया दिखाया, रोटेशन बढ़िया करी, सर्वाइवल गेम उन्होंने बढ़िया दिखाया, एक फिनिश भी निकाला है। अपनी टीम के लिए 4 मिनिमम प्लेसमेंट के पॉइंट यहाँ से वो निकाल चुके हैं, पर अब बारी है उनके सर्कल के अंदर जाने की।
लेकिन ये काफी तो नहीं है जब हम बात करते हैं इवोल्यूशन मिजोरम की। आप लीडर ग्रुप में सबसे नीचे हैं। अल्फा ने वो गेम से बाहर किया, लिखता है स्पोर्ट्स गेम से बाहर जाती हुई और अब मात्र 3-5 प्लेयर देवियो सज्जनों। आप कह सकते हैं कि टीम अल्फा के पास एक और बड़ा गेम आता हुआ। पिछले मैच में भी ये टीम अपने आप को कंसिस्टेंट रखने में साबित होती हुई नजर आई थी। फाइनली आप कह सकते हैं कि ये गेम जहां पर वो चिकन भी उसके पास जाएगा।
फिनिक्स
तो स्टेज 6 ही चल रहा है क्या इधर ही ये जो गेम है वो खत्म होगा
कुछ करना ही
बात है।
नहीं है
काफी फास्ट पेस ये जो पर्टिकुलर एंगल का मैप था वो हमें देखने को मिला और उसके पीछे का कारण
ये क्या कर रहा है स्क्रिप्ट्स इसका भी स्क्रिप्ट्स नहीं चल रहा है बातचीत चल रहा है बातचीत अल्टीमेट किलर सब प्रधानमंत्री को बनाम रेस टू बी पीएम भैया के नीट वाले के चल रहा है भाई मेरा पुराना की नाव से यार क्या तो गिर रहा है यार BGMI खेल रहे हैं भाई BGMI कम से कम रब के कुंवर तुम जान लो मत talk para boy biggest star in struggling haiku संग करो कुछ दिखाई लाइक कंटेंट है ना ये देखा तुम विराट कोहली थैंक यू वेरी मच यार ऐसा था फिर शुरू हुआ चाइना तार गई चल रही था बातचीत चल रही था कितना वाचिंग हो रहा चच्चा की बस वाचिंग नंबर चल रही से हैं क्वालिटी नहीं दे पाऊँ मैं अभी कर लेना टाइम उसका देख लो भाई तो this streamかたりみんなバリのクオリティがわかるがさある
レアゲどんな感じ
俺今日マイナス30やったけど
やば
ちょっと上がった
俺まだ順当だね俺と順当なんだよいいね
俺まだあの死認めてねえわ俺悪くないあ一回個人機の死を認めるけど
あれなんか俺の
Semuanya tuh Umi kayak level dari segi dah.
あれは認めるワンチャン生きてたねあれ俺
Luar biasa.
俺車取ってゆっくり
核入れないんだよなあいつら意外と生きてたら謎じゃないあれ俺のやつ
あれ絶対なかった
Oh
ら
ya nih.
真左スーパーいる
Semoga mau.
マジ
3スーパーいるよ
Isle video capture, display capture ini video capture itu award ini.
俺割と水使える降りるから
Ini ya, lepas karno. के भयो रहेछ पढ्न पनि आउँदैन गाह्रो छ चल्दैन त यार के लेख्दो रहेछ स्क्यान के ठिकै ल कहाँ गइल You have denied access to your camera and microphone to another party will not be able to see. यहाँबाट पर्मिसन डिनाइडेड रहेछ आइकुसन बाबा कैसे का करिए हम यहाँ हो पाई अब अभी नहीं हो पाई क्या करिए छोड़ दिया और यूट्यूब नहीं रमना बतिया रहे हैं भैया लोग रोजे ओवरऑल एमबी लेकिन एफएल तो नहीं खेलता है
You, just you, building your app.
On base 44.
For the next two, in the next 4. As we take a look at the fan votes coming in, both are still leading the charts and are probably going to be untouched. DRS now close to SI8. I might say SI8 catching on really quick, and it's going to be important because they are not going to be making it to the. I mean, SI8 is in a good position actually. So they don't really need to worry about as well, if I'm not wrong on the overall. I kind of forget. But yeah, anyway, for you guys wondering how to vote for your favorite team, all you need to do is type in hashtag your favorite team's tag in the chat, and a vote will be counted in the top 2 teams with the highest number of votes will be moving forward. And well, talking about the giveaway, congratulations to the player with that character ID for getting yourself a free Royal Pass. And anyone who wants to take part in that, all you need to do is type in !giveaway in the live chat to get the giveaway link, open the website and scroll to the giveaway post, tap on the giveaway image, answer the question correctly, enter your real name and your correct PUBG Mobile character ID. One winner?
Yeah, that's true.
After each match will be selected though.
Yes, exactly. And if you guys are wondering, I mean, did it tell you all the rules to participate? एक बारी मैं भी आप लोगों को repeat.
दीदी का इल बगा. दीदी की देख लो.
It's true. मार्च 2025 की बात है. मैं न्यूज़ पे आ गई थी अपने एक जोक के लिए. बहुत बतंगड़ बना था. और जब मैं न्यूज़ पे थी, same दिन, I was headed to the hospital to get my heart surgery done. मेरे हिसाब से हार्ट सर्जरी थी. डॉक्टर के हिसाब से मामूली प्रोसीजर था. हाँ, मेरा और चैट जीपीटी का ये मानना नहीं था. हुआ क्या था मैं बता देती हूँ. मेरे दिल में ना पीएसवीटी का केस था. उसे टेकिकार्डिया कहते हैं. टेकिकार्डिया में अक्सर कहीं लोगों के दिल में एक्स्ट्रा ट्रैक्स होते हैं जहाँ शॉर्ट सर्किट हो जाता है और आपकी हार्ट बीट एबनॉर्मली हाई हो जाती है. ऐसे 150-200 पे पहुँच जाती है. और पहली बार जब ये मुझे हुआ मेरे साथ, तो ऑफ कोर्स मुझे साइंस नहीं पता थी. पहली बार हुआ तो मैं भी ऐसे ही उठी की और थी भी मैं नींद में. मेरी एकदम नींद खुली, सीने में नगाड़े बज रहे. मैं उसे उठी, मैं फटाफट सिराने के नीचे से वेप निकाला. अब उठा ले भगवान. 2-3 मिनट तो मैंने वेट किया कि क्या हो गया. मुझे कुछ एंजाइटी अटैक हो गया है क्या, पैनिक अटैक है, कल पेपर तो नहीं है मेरा. फिर मुझे याद आया मैं 28 की हूँ. मैंने टाइम वाइम देखा, मैं सुबह के 4 बज रहे हैं यार, ये क्या टाइम है. अभी तो मम्मी पापा को भी नहीं उठा सकती. वो भी बोल देंगे उठ गया तो जाओ मोटर चला दो. आई प्रेफर डेथ. दोबारा सो गई भाई मैं. 200 पे धड़कते दिल के साथ दोबारा सो गई मैं. महा मेंटल 3 घंटे इतनी तेज मेरा हार्ट बीट कर रहा था कि मेरी बॉडी शिवर करने लग गई और जब मैं दोबारा उठी तो आई कुडंट इवन स्पीक।
नहीं मजा आई भाई, शायरी ही देखते हैं
आप तो बहुत ही तैयार हो के आई सूट वूट पहन के, आपने करवा चौथ रखा है आज। फक कर देते हैं सीन को।
जब कोई आपके साथ गलत करता है और आप उसके साथ वापस गलत कर देते हो तो आप भी उतने ही गलत हो जाते हो ना जितने वो गलत थे।
आईपीएल गोली होती है। हाँ यहाँ
तो आज जब हम आज शो प्लान कर रहे थे मैंने सोचा था आपके लिए एक आधा सरप्राइज रख दूं और वो भी 12 बजे रख दूं और मेरे को पता था जो आज आएगा उन्हें सरप्राइज के साथ बड़ा मज़ा आएगा। अगर आप लोग इजाज़त दे देंगे तो मैं आपको वो सरप्राइज दे दूं। एक शेर मैं सुनाना चाहूँगा उनके तारुफ में और फिर उन्हें शेर के साथ स्टेज पे बुलाना चाहूँगा। एक शेर अर्ज कर रहा हूँ, इजाज़त है? काहे कि मेरी कलम जो भी लिखती है कमाल लिखती है। मेरी कलम जो भी लिखती है कमाल लिखती है। मैं जवाब लिखना चाहता हूं वो सवाल लिखती है। और बहुत होंगे तुम्हारे बॉलीवुड में विकी कौशल यारो, हमारे कॉमेडी में तो हर्ष गुजराल चलती है। जोरदार तालियां बजानी चाहिए। मैं स्टेज पे बुला रहा हूं हर्ष गुजराल को, जोरदार तालियां। दोस्तों हर्ष भाई
थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप लोगों का। स्टेज पे 13 फुट लौंडे खड़े। बट थैंक यू मरन भाई बुलाने के लिए।
भाई मैं एक बार बता देता हूँ मैं भाई तारुफ के कोई मतलब जरूरत ही नहीं है पर जिनको बताना चाहता हूँ मतलब वन ऑफ द मोस्ट मतलब माय फेवरेट कॉमेडियन।
थैंक यू बस, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। मनर भाई ने मुझे एक शायरी से बुलाया था और मेरे लिए पहली बार ऐसा कुछ हुआ है कि शायरी से मैंने एंट्री करी है, तो मैंने भी कुछ रास्ते में सोच लिया था।
अरे भाई जरा भाई
तो अपनी मोहब्बत को इतने सालों से बुला रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्यों देर कर रहे हैं। अपनी मोहब्बत को इतनी सालों से बुला रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्यों देर कर रहे हैं। ये पैसा, ये नाम, ये शोहरत किस काम का। आधी रात को लौंडे हमारे लिए शेर पढ़ रहे हैं।
वाह भाई, भाई क्या बात है।
आप समझ रहे हो, ये मेहनत करके और मैं बिना मेहनत करे बराबर लिख रहे हैं।
क्रेजी क्रेजी। बट भाई एक सेकंड मैं बता देता हूँ, सेटल डाउन हो जाते हैं। मैं बता देता हूँ क्या होने वाला है अगली थोड़ी देर में। भाई हर्ष भाई को मैंने भाई पैरों पैरों में गिर के बुला लिया।
कैसी बात कर रहा है, देख रहे हो पैरों तक आ भी पाएगा ये। पैरों तक जाएगा, यहाँ रुक जाए मतलब। सीरियस, इसने मुझे पीछे बोला था भैया सीरियस रहना है, वहाँ ब्रेकअप हो गया।
मैंने हर्ष भाई को बहुत बोला एंड वन ऑफ द मतलब ऑन अ वेरी सीरियस नोट वन ऑफ द मोस्ट हार्ड वर्किंग पीपल इन दिस सीन एंड आई हैव अटमोस्ट रिस्पेक्ट फॉर दिस मैन। एंड मतलब एक तरफा हो जाता है जब ये आते हैं स्टेज पे। मतलब एक तरफा मैंने बहुत कॉमेडियंस को देखा है, लाइव देखा है, सब देखा है, पर मतलब जो एनर्जी के साथ ये आते हैं और एकदम जो फक कर देते हैं सीन को भाई, क्रेजी भाई। मतलब वो वाला मतलब क्रेजी भाई, क्रेजी मतलब क्रेजी
फक कर देते हैं सीन को। सीन तुम्हारी एक्स का नाम तो नहीं है?
भाई मैं इसीलिए मैं डर भी रहा था भाई थोड़ा सा भाई ने।
मुझे तो नीचे बेंगलोर वालों की चिंता हो रही है भाई। अच्छा नीचे भीड़ लगी हुई, हर थोड़ी देर में इस बिल्डिंग से आवाज आती है, इरशाद। पाकिस्तान में लॉन्डो को हिचकी आ रही है, इरशाद भाई ने कह रहे फिर अटैक हो गया क्या?
क्रेजी। पर मैं बता देता हूँ कि अगला आज थोड़ा सा कौन वो बता देता हूँ कि क्या हम करने वाले अगली थोड़ी देर में। थोड़ी हर्ष भाई के दिल का हाल हम जानना चाहते हैं, है ना? हाँ बिल्कुल जानना चाहते हैं भाई, क्योंकि पता है अक्सर लोगों ने मुझे ऐसे ना दिल टूटते हुए, ऐसे दिल तोड़ने और दिल जोड़ने वाली बातों के लिए लोगों ने मुझे सुना है। तो मैं पहली बार ऐसे पब्लिक फोरम पे और ऐसे सोशल मीडियाज पे जो भी ये वीडियोस डलेगी, क्लिप्स डलेंगी, तो मैं हर्ष भाई से जानना चाहता हूँ कि आखिरी बार आपका दिल कब टूटा था हर्ष भाई?
आज से करीब 8 साल पहले हमारा उसके बाद टूटने ही नहीं दिया। और क्या, क्योंकि क्या है ना कि यार देखो हमारा जो काम है, जो मैं काम करता हूँ कॉमेडी का, तो अगर हम अपने ही रिलेशनशिप में जहर घोल देंगे तो इनमें खुशी कैसे बांटेंगे भाई। तो हमारा काम
क्या बात है भाई, भाई क्रेजी
है ना।
पर आपको लगता नहीं है पीपल एंजॉय टॉक्सिसिटी दीस डेज? लोगों को लगता है टॉक्सिक रिलेशनशिप्स में रहते हैं।
कौन कीचड़ चाटना चाहता है भाई? कौन टॉक्सिसिटी लेना चाहता है भाई? कलेश कुत्ते खानी किसी को नहीं चाहिए भाई। थोड़ा सा कलेश हुआ, बात खत्म। तू अपने घर, मैं अपने घर।
अच्छा,
या किसी और के। आप तो बहुत ही तैयार हो के आई सूट वूट पहन के। आपने करवा चौथ रखा है
आज है भी अमावस, वैसे
अमावस की रात है, तभी आप सूट पहन के निकली कि किसने अगर पूछ लिया तो। किसके साथ है ये?
पता नहीं किसके साथ है आज बात। अच्छा
आप भाई इनके साथ हो?
फ्रेंड्स हो आप?
फ्रेंड्स हो आप लोग? आर यू गाइस डेटिंग और समथिंग, यू नो? नो, आर यू मैरिड?
अरे पूछ रहे हैं।
इतना गंदा मुंह क्या बना लिया? हम दोनों मियां भी लग रहे हैं तेरे को। नो मैरिड। मुझे लगा ये नो तुझे देख के बोला था। नो हाँ, यहाँ एक लौंडे ने, मैंने सुना तुझे चांद बोल दिया। अबे शर्म कर जा भाई।
भाई वो आपको, उसको पता था आप आने वाले हो इसलिए उसने बोला।
उसने बोल दिया। अब मैं तुझे ग्रहण लग रहा हूँ।
ऐसी एक शेर याद आ रहा है, काहे की अर्ज किया है, काहे की कितना खूबसूरत चेहरा है तुम्हारा, हर दिल तो देखो ना दीवाना है तुम्हारा। कितना खूबसूरत चेहरा है तुम्हारा, हर दिल तो देखो ना दीवाना है तुम्हारा। और लोग कहते हैं तुम टुकड़ा हो चांद का, पर मैं तो कहता हूँ चांद भी टुकड़ा है तुम्हारा। भाई एक बारी मैं हर्ष भाई पूछ ही लेते ना, किसी का आजकल ब्रेकअप वगैरह चल रहा हो।
बताइए किसी का हुआ? पूछें किसी से बात।
हर्ष भाई बैठना है आराम से।
मैं खड़े होके भी ठीक हूँ। वैसे मजा आ रहा है थोड़ा। मैडम गाल दर्द हो रहे हैं आपके? कॉमेडी ही रीजन है या कुछ और?
상상하는 대로 텍스트만 치면 생성해주니까요.
나만의 스타일대로 쉽고.
अरे पूछा ही तो है भाई। हर चीज
थोड़ा करूंगा, ये तो नहीं होता थोड़ा यार। क्या बात है?
वो उससे पूछो। वो देखो, एक तो उसने हुडी भी लगा रखी है और मास्क भी लगा रखा है और चश्मा भी पहन रखा है। क्या दिखाना चाहते हो? देखियो भाई,
क्या ये क्या हो गया?
ना चश्मा आंखों पे, यहाँ पे मास्क, ऊपर हुडी। ठीक है। एक तो वो पाकिस्तानी स्पाई वाली रीलें मुझे इतनी खराब लग रही है। फर्स्ट डे एज अ स्पाई पाकिस्तानी इन इंडिया, फर्स्ट डे, और पीछे गाना चल रहा है। वो क्या वाला गाना चल रहा है? आंधी बन के आया हूँ, और सारे चूते पहले दिन पकड़े जा रहे हैं। ये कैसी आंधी है भाई?
भाई आपका क्या कर रहे हो ब्रदर?
ठीक है ना आप, मतलब बैठ जाएंगे ना सर? थ्रोट इन्फेक्शन है आपको। आज बड़े अजीब से लोग आए, किसी को गाल में दर्द है, किसी को गले में। कभी ब्रेकअप हुआ है आपका सर?
आपका ब्रेकअप हुआ है भाई? नहीं हुआ।
कोई है आपके साथ? शादीशुदा हैं आप? हैं? ये मैडम आपके साथ हैं?
क्या नाम है?
अभिजीत।
ये डॉक्टर तारिका है, जो बताना है बताओ भाई।
बताओ कुछ भी। गोत्र रोग, गैस, बदहजमी, प्रेगनेंसी। हाँ, मर्द भी बता देते हैं। बताओ खुल के। दिक्कत नहीं है।
आज कैसे आना हुआ 12 बजे शो पे?
Actually, we had some other plan.
ये पहन के और कौन सा प्लान था? पांच चश्मा, हुडी, सारा कवर्ड है। और कहाँ जा रहा था?
कौन सा बैंक लूटने वाले थे भाई आज?
It was not the last ticket. ये कोई बिका नहीं है पूरा।
हर्ष भाई यार मेरी मान लो।
मतलब अरे वो झूठ। Where were you going? आप साथ में आए हो दोनों?
We are dating.
देख रहे हो झूठे को?
कितने झूठे हैं भाई? भाई ये मास्क उतरते ही आपका रिलेशनशिप स्टेटस चेंज हो गया भाई।
10 मिनट गुदगुदी करी मान गया मैं।
कितने टाइम से डेट कर रहे हैं?
1 month.
1 month? अच्छा अभी
अब समझ में आया कोई और काम क्या था? आवे दिल परदेसी नू मैंने तो मैडम खुश होगी, कह रही मैं क्या बताऊं। तो डेटिंग ऐप पे अब रिलेशनशिप हो गई है या 1 महीने से मतलब कैजुअल वाला चल रहा है?
It's kind of. We're still deciding.
सॉरी डिसाइड कर रहे हो?
अच्छा इधर वो चलता है ना बैंगलोर में, पहले इस्तेमाल करे फिर विश्वास। बैंगलोर भाई बैंगलोर।
इनको भी देख लो।
क्या बात है भाई। बट आज बिल्कुल भाई क्रेजी माहौल हो गया है भाई। मैं अभी 1 बजे ऐसा बिलीव ही नहीं हो रहा कि भी 1 बज गए।
समझ नहीं आ रहा, अजीब सा लग रहा है
ना, अजीब सा ही लग रहा है भाई।
इनका कल भी ऑफिस नहीं है। मैं तुम क्या करते हो बेटा? कॉलेज कर रहे हो? क्या सीन है आपकी लव लाइफ का? क्या सीन है सर बताइए। क्या नाम है बेटा?
क्या नाम?
अथर्व। अथर्व, अथर्व का क्या मतलब है? कुछ तो होगा।
कुछ तो होगा भाई। आप क्या,
ये भी अथर्व है?
अच्छा
यही है वो कुछ।
सुना नहीं मैंने। क्या भाई आप कॉलेज, क्या एज क्या आपकी?
18.
2000 व्हाट बॉर्न?
7.
इधर आओ बाहर जाओ।
भाई
हार्ट ब्रेक होने के लिए पहले हार्ट बनने दो पूरा। सारे अंग इतने रह गए भी छोटे तुम्हारे बेटे।
जरूरी है हार्ट ब्रेक में।
ये 18 साल का भी वो
18 साल 2007 बॉर्न। 2007 से हर्ष भाई कॉमेडी कर रहे हैं।
ऐसे 2 जोक तो मैं छोड़ चुका हूँ। ये कौन औरत है?
भाई बाय द वे मैं आपको बताना, एक तारुफ कराना भूल गया। पीछे 4 कपल्स आए हुए हैं।
हाँ हो रहे हैं।
जय हिंद कॉलेज। सॉरी अगेन फिर से
आप मत दो। आप इधर से पास करो ना। आप कब तक भटकते रहोगे? इधर से तो काम करो ना थोड़ा। घर का छोटा बेटा काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा तुम? अथर्व का मतलब होता है बिजी मैन। चलो
भाई पीछे दे देना। एक बारी बात कर लेते हैं। 4 कपल्स आए हुए हैं और कपल्स अच्छा ही लगता है। बट एक बारी बिफोर वी स्पीक टू देम, एक बारी मेरे को हर्ष भाई से एक मेरा पर्सनल सवाल था कि कॉमेडी की बर्बादी कब करोगे? अपने परिवार की आबादी कब करोगे? हम सबका आपसे यही सवाल है हर्ष भाई, आप शादी कब करोगे? प्लीज भाई ये एक बारी प्लीज ब्रेक करें। When will we see you as a couple?
इश्क में हम उस दिन आबाद हो जाएंगे जिस दिन मेरे सारे छोटे भाई बर्बाद हो जाएंगे।
क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात है। बट सीरियसली कोई प्लान, एनी प्लान?
नहीं भाई अभी कोई प्लान नहीं है।
अच्छा।
एक ही चीज हो सकती है, या कॉमेडी कर सकते हैं या शादी कर सकते हैं, है कि नहीं है? ये कितनी खुश है? तू भी कॉमेडी करती है?
शादी करेंगे।
आप शादीशुदा हैं? हैं?
डेटिंग वाला कपल था ना?
डेटिंग वाला कपल।
हाँ डेटिंग।
Are you guys planning to get married then? नहीं ना? तुम्हारा मन नहीं है, इसका है। वो सीरियस है
भाई। वो सही कहते हैं भाई, लड़कियां असली में कभी भी सीरियस नहीं होती।
सही बात है। मर्द समाज हमेशा से पछता रहा है
ना भाई?
सालों से चूतिया कटवा रहा है।
हाँ भाई।
क्या नहीं, मेरा मन नहीं, ही सीरियस।
No, it's a long distance.
Don't you think you want to date to marry?
We plan, but it's long distance, so we are still figuring out.
कितना लॉन्ग है ये डिस्टेंस?
Paris.
He's in Paris.
अच्छा पेरिस में आप भाई?
भाई आंधी बन के आया हूं।
In a world full of I fell for you.
अच्छा हुआ तूने ये नहीं बोला in a world full of I pill. I pill for you. I pill गोली होती है. ले लेते तो अथर्व ना होता.
एक बारी जैन कॉलेज कपल्स.
उनकी तो मारनी है.
एक बारी जो भी कोई भी बात करना चाहता हो प्लीज यू कैन वॉलंटियर कुछ भी बात.
I'm very happy to see both of you together. It's like double bonanza for me.
अरे क्रेजी.
मेरे हस्बैंड लेके आए हमको यहाँ, but really मैं हर्ष जी को तो फॉलो करती हूँ.
जी.
I'm like, sorry. Thank you, I take it.
लोग कहते हैं भाई हर्ष भाई का ऑडियंस की मार लेते हैं भाई. पहली बार आर्टिस्ट भी कह रहे हैं मार लेते हैं भाई.
But it's so good to see both of you together. Really, it's like so good.
Thank you.
glad
Shukriya.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so sweet.
और सर आप है ना आपके वीडियो से भी ज्यादा बहुत स्मार्ट हो. Like in real life, you're much smarter than your videos.
मेरे को भी नहीं आ रहा है. मैं भी वेट कर रहा था. मैं क्लेम नहीं करूंगा भाई. हर्ष भाई भी हो सकते हैं.
दोनों अपने पे ले लेंगे हम लोग.
नहीं सर मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ.
अच्छा मुझे
नहीं दोनों स्मार्ट हो. But मनोज सर आपके वीडियोस अभी after I booked the show I saw a few of your videos.
Yeah.
But I think
ये कलेशी औरत है. ये भाइयों में लड़वाई कराएगी. भैया आप ये स्टेज से ना छाती पे रख दो हमें, ताकि हम जैसी भी छाती पे रख के ले जाए. बहन चुकी बेचारी घबराई हुई है लड़की. उसको थोड़ा संतावना दो. यहाँ स्टेज पे पैर रख दिया. और
सूट पहन के आई यार 12 बजे यार.
बट आपने आज ये क्या बोला था? तेरे साथ आई है ये कम है. तू क्यों बोल रहा है सूट के लिए?
अच्छा भाई मेरी वाली पहनती नहीं थी भाई. बाकी सारी औरतें पहन लेती है भाई.
तुम ही तो उतारते थे.
एक बारी पीछे वालों से कर लेते हैं बात.
पीछे वाले पागल हैं एकदम. कौन सा कॉलेज है? जैन महावीर जैन. ठीक है डांटो मत. हम लोग रोज जाते हैं. तुम जाती हो हमारे गाँव? महावीर जैन कॉलेज. कट्ठे ऑटो कट्ठे पढ़ रहे हो? और क्या पढ़ रहे हो?
पढ़ नहीं रहे.
ऑटो.
We are married for 15 years now.
ऑटो कट्ठे
नहीं अलग.
एक सेकंड. सबसे ज्यादा टाइम किसको हुआ है? शादी को. इनका. और सबसे ज्यादा आप मानते हो कि लवेबल कपल कौन सा है सबसे ज्यादा जिसमें? अच्छा इन्हीं से है. एक बारी इन्हीं से बात कर लेते हैं फिर है ना. एक बारी सर हाय. कितना टाइम हो गया है?
15 साल.
क्या यू हैव किड्स एंड ऑल?
या.
अच्छा आपकी लव मैरिज थी अरेंज थी? अरेंज थी.
बाद में लव हो गया.
बाद में तो करोगे ही फिर.
नहीं सच्चा वाला लव हुआ.
सच्चा वाला लव हुआ.
हर्ष भाई आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा इफ यू वर टीम लव मैरिज और टीम अरेंज मैरिज कौन सी होगे?
टीम नो मैरिज. तो आजकल किसी का कोई भरोसा नहीं
क्यों
है.
इतनी हेट्रेड क्यों?
हेट्रेड की बात नहीं है. आजकल वैसे माहौल ही ऐसा बन गया कि मैरिज जो हो जाती है उसके बाद फिर कांड शुरू हो जाते हैं. आपस में बकचोदी चालू हो जाती है. तुमने ये नहीं किया, तुमने वो, हाय में मर गई, हाय हो गया. लौंडे अलग कलेश में हैं. बेसिकली हम लोग का मुद्दा ये हो गया आपस में कि हम लोग ने एक दूसरे को ना हम लोग अब झेल नहीं पाते हैं. मतलब शादी के बाद कुछ ऐसी कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज या जो भी कहते हैं. मुझे इतना आइडिया नहीं है इमोशनली क्योंकि मैं तो बकचोदी करता ही रहा लाइफ में.
मेरी जैसी बीवी नहीं मिली आपको.
हैं क्या कह रहे हैं?
उधर से
क्या कह रहे हैं?
मेरी वाली जैसी बीवी नहीं मिली
आप वाली जैसी बीवी मिले तो आप ही दे दीजिए फिर. आ जाओ।
अरे यार,
बेटे का नाम अथर्व रखेंगे।
अरे यार,
मुझे आप जैसी बीवी मिल जाएगी, आपको मेरी जैसी बकचोदी नहीं मिलेगी।
क्रेजी नाइस। बट हर्ष भाई, डू यू थिंक कि ऐसी लड़कियां मतलब हंसाने से पटती हैं या ऐसे शायरी वायरी सुनाने से?
नहीं, दोनों से भाई, मेरे तरफ से। जैसे तुम्हारी फैन फॉलोइंग मैंने देखी है। माहौल तो चल रहा है वो वाला। 26 साल उम्र है, तुम मुझे छोड़ के गई थी, तेरी रूह से मेरी रूह चिपक गई। किस दिन सच में किसी रूह चिपक गई, फट के हाथ में आ जाए। आजकल का शायर बनना इंडिया में आसान है भाई साहब।
आसान है आप कह रहे हो?
हाँ, एक खराब शायरी अपनी पढ़ो, 4 किसी और की अच्छी। मैंने जावेद साहब का एक शेर याद आ रहा है, जावेद साहब खुद पढ़ लेंगे।
भाई दोस्तों, क्या करूं भाई? देखा भाई, बट सर, एक वन थिंग यू लव द मोस्ट अबाउट मैम?
एवरीथिंग।
एवरीथिंग। मैम, एक बार आप भी आंसर। वन थिंग। नथिंग। भाई, क्लियर डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ मैन एंड अ वुमन आफ्टर मैरिज भाई। भाई यही होता है भाई, मैंने देख लिया है। और आदमी को भाई औरत की हर चीज पसंद है।
नहीं, मुझे भी सब चीज पसंद है उनके बारे में।
अच्छा।
शर्म नहीं आती, पति की चीजों को चीज बोलती हो। चीज क्या है? चीज क्या है? दर्जन के हिसाब से उठाया तुमने चीज।
अच्छा, लास्ट क्या लड़ाई हुई थी आप दोनों की?
ज्यादा प्यार नहीं करती मेरे से।
भाई सारी लड़कियों का सेम चल रहा है क्या? हैं, सारी सेम बोलती है सर। मेरी वाली भी, हर्ष भाई,
तेरी वाली भी ये बोलती है?
हाँ, सेम की प्यार नहीं करते, केयर नहीं करते और वही टाइम नहीं देते।
अरे लड़कियों को टाइम भी तो ज्यादा चाहिए ना। इनको 2 तरह का टाइम चाहिए।
हाँ, हाँ।
एक इनको नॉर्मल टाइम चाहिए, इनको क्वालिटी टाइम चाहिए।
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ।
18 घंटे आप इनके साथ बैठे रहो, उसके बाद पूछो कैसा लगा तुमने मुझे। क्वालिटी ISI मार्क लगवा लो टाइम में। कहाँ से लाए हम क्वालिटी टाइम?
भाई ये तो बात चली है भाई।
इतनी देर में इसकी गोद में बैठा बाप बन गया होता बहन। लड़कियों का ये तो थोड़ा
भाई, मैंने देख लिया लड़कियों की एक्सपेक्टेशन ना गांजा फूकती हैं दोस्तों। हमेशा हाई रहती है भाई। कैसे मैच करेगा भाई लड़का?
एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं भाई, लड़कियां खुद फूकने लगी। आजकल जेनजी को देखा तुमने? फूकते हैं भाई ये लोग।
आपका क्या विचार है आजकल जो चल रहा है जेनजीज वगैरह?
भाई बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है। डेटिंग साइट पे ये लोग मचा रहे हैं भाई,
है ना? हाँ।
जो मिलता है मेरे को कहता है मेरा 80 बॉडी काउंट चल रहा है, मेरा 100 चल रहा है। भाई मुझे तो अपने नंबर याद आ जाते 10th के। वो भी 33 थे। 80 चल रहा है, 100 चल रहा है। मचा कहाँ करके कैसे चल रहा है? या किसी को अपने पता हो अपने काउंट्स के बारे में कि हमने इतना मतलब।
ये अच्छा है।
बताइए सर, बताइए। अरे बताओ क्या हो गया, शर्मा क्या रहा है भाई? करने में नहीं शर्माता तू?
अच्छा, ऐसे शुरू कर लेते हैं, सिंगल डिजिट, डबल डिजिट, ट्रिपल डिजिट, ऐसे कर लेते हैं। 4 डिजिट।
4 तो 400 हो गया भाई।
4000 प्लस हो गया।
1000?
4 डिजिट, हाँ हाँ, 1000 प्लस।
वही एड्स है ये।
질레트랩스 딥 클렌징 바. 놓친 수염? 질레트랩스라면 걱정 없지. 질레트 최상의 밀착 면도를 각질 속 숨은 수염까지 제거해 확실하게 밀착 면도. 하루 종일 깔끔하게. 질레트랩스 딥 클렌징 바.
कैसे?
आपका लेस देन 20 बॉडी काउंट है? अच्छा, ठीक है। आप किसी के साथ है भाई? नहीं, डेट कर रहे हैं किसी को?
ये साथ में वही लोग हैं ना मेरे?
हाँ, नहीं, इनकी डेट किसी को नहीं कर।
अच्छा, डेट नहीं कर रहा हूँ। मैंने कहा उनमें 20 में से लेके भी घूमते हो। प्रूफ।
अच्छा, कब थे लास्ट किसी के साथ भाई?
लाइक रोमांटिकली और
चप्पल निकाल। निकाल दिया। और जो मोजे से बदबू आ रही हो रोमांटिकली मत
भाई। मतलब आप कैजुअल उसमें पूछ रहे हो?
और क्या होता है?
मतलब when I was intimate or when I was in a romantic relationship?
When you were intimate or in a romantic relationship?
दोनों का अलग अलग बताओ।
इंटीमेट से शुरू करते हैं।
इंटीमेट से शुरू कर।
रात हो गई, हमारा भी मन कर रहा है।
भाई 1 बजे के बाद तो मन ललचा जाता है।
Intimate 2 months ago, romantic last year.
अच्छा
इंटीमेट डेटिंग साइट से हुआ था?
नहीं।
हाँ फिर?
कैफे।
हैं?
I
कौन सा कैफे?
I don't use dating apps.
अच्छा, you don't use dating apps.
So ऐसे कैफे में भटकता रहता है?
So I work out of a cafe, so I just talk to people quite a lot.
You work at a cafe?
Work out of.
अच्छा, आप वहाँ पे जाके वो लैपटॉप जो लेके बैठ जाते हैं लोग।
अच्छा, वहाँ सेट हो गया और इंटीमेट भी वहीं हो गया। स्टार फक।
क्रेजी भाई। अरे भाई कोई टिप देना चाहोगे अगर कोई लड़का जैसे सिंगल है, ही वांट्स एक्शन, वो कैसे जाके कॉफी शॉप में बैठ के कोई पहले आप आ गए हो, आपने मंगवाया, फिर आप आके बैठ के आप अपने लैपटॉप पे बैठ गए हो, आप अपना कुछ काम वाम कर रहे हो, एंटर्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल वुमन।
नहीं पहले ये कुत्ता आएगा ना।
अच्छा सॉरी। अच्छा हाँ।
जब शादी में दो लोग की मुंह दिखाई होती है ना, तो दलाल पहले पहुंचते हैं।
अच्छा ठीक है भाई आएगा,
भाई आगे बैठ गया आगे।
ठीक है भाई आगे बैठ।
अब नाउ एंटर्स अ ब्यूटीफुल वुमन।
अब एक
जिसने सूट पहना हुआ है, साड़ी
सूट पहना हुआ है और वो 1 बजे
चुन्नी है,
चुन्नी ले,
उसके साथ एक अजीब सा लौंडा है,
अजीब सा लौंडा,
वो बाहर अपने ऑटो में बैठा हुआ है। थोड़ी देर के लिए चला ले, क्या हो गया है? वो दलाल बन सकता है, तू ऑटो वाला।
अच्छा एक सेकंड भाई, बन गए ठीक है, मैं बन गया भाई, मैं हूँ ऑटो वाला भाई। ठीक है, मैं उस लड़की को ऑटो में लेके आया था। ठीक है, मैंने
ये कैसे ला रहा है भाई तू? तेरा एक्शन देख के लग रहा है ऑटो भी लड़की ने स्टार्ट किया।
अच्छा ठीक है, सब पूरा सीन सेट है। हर्ष भाई इधर है कैफे में, भाई कैफे में लड़की आई है, सूट वूट पहना हुआ है। ठीक है, वो आके अपना हॉट कैपुचिनो मंगवाई है उसने, और वो भी आके बैठ गई है सामने।
ठीक है, बैठ गई सामने।
अब भाई अब क्या करना है?
बताओ क्या करना है।
Are we assuming that you're famous or no?
ऐसा है, अगर मैं फेमस बताऊंगा ना तो खुद कर लूंगा।
अरे यार, अच्छा अभी सिर्फ ओनली गेम, सिर्फ मतलब हाउ टू बी अ मैन हु कैन इम्प्रेस अ गर्ल इन अ कैफे।
It's very simple actually. Like if she's sitting somewhere close to you.
रुक जा।
हाँ।
मैं वो लड़की हूँ,
ठीक है,
जिसे तुझे इम्प्रेस करना है।
ठीक है। बेस्ट। ये बेटर है। ठीक है।
भैया ये कैपेचिनो कर दीजिए।
हाँ जी मैम।
और मेरा नाम
शनाया।
मेरा नाम शनाया है।
One hot cappuccino for Shania.
Yeah.
What are you having?
बहरे हो?
I just came.
अभी बोला है मैंने। Cappuccino, what are you having? What do you want to have?
I just came. No, I didn't hear.
Sorry?
I just came. I didn't hear.
You just came here?
Yeah.
And what would you like? Should I order something for you?
I can order for both of us.
एक cappuccino कर दो.
But I'll charge a conversation with you.
You'll charge a conversation.
Okay.
अगर मैं अपने पे आ गई, I'll discharge the conversation. Okay, charge. Get the cappuccino first. Get the cappuccino first. Quickly.
एक सेकंड.
Waiter, new waiter.
Ma'am, your cappuccino, ma'am.
Thank you. Bill from him.
Okay. And
He's
a
a rusty
cappuccino for
guy.
Shania, willing to serve. Okay, tuck, done. Sir.
बहुत गर्म है, बहुत ज्यादा गर्म है, जीप पे लग गई।
ठंडी करा के मंगाऊं? थोड़ी देर वेट करो, हो जाएगी। अरे फिर जीप जल गई। फिर जीप जल गई। 2 बार जल चुकी। आपने कुछ किया अभी तक? ऐसे ध्यान रखोगे आप मेरा? Shall I kiss it and make it better? हाँ आओ। मेरे को चूम लिया, होठ सूट जाएंगे बहन। मेरा ये वाला दांत गड़ जाता है अंदर जाके। मेरे ज्यादा बड़े हैं। तुम्हारे ज्यादा बड़े हैं। दांत ही तो बड़े हैं सिर्फ तुम्हारे। ये झूठ बोल रहा है, बता रहा हूँ।
भाई हर्ष
ऐसे
भाई
कन्वर्सेशन क्रैक होती है क्या? लो थैंक यू बेबी। तेरे से अच्छा तो ये कर ले, 2 बार उठा के दे चुका है तू अपने चक्कर में, वो मैं हट।
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
एक आधा किसी से और थोड़ी सी बात कर
पूछो
लेते हैं।
वो तो सोने पे आ गई औरत। अपने पति की यूं लग गई, कह रही तकिया बनो अब तो।
अच्छा जी।
हाँ, पति होंगे आपके? नहीं।
अच्छा,
बहुत जल्दी। अरे
Do you want to get married to him? And sir, you? ठीक है, हो जाएगी।
ट्राई तो पूरी है।
ट्राई पूरी है। क्या if you think नहीं होगी, क्या एक रीजन रहेगा कि नहीं हो पाएगी? अच्छा।
नाइस नाइस।
मेरा एक हर्ष भाई, मेरा क्वेश्चन है, रैंडम क्वेश्चन में, अगर आपसे, अगर लड़का the girl loves the guy, guy loves the girl, सब सॉर्टेड है दोनों के बीच में, एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर की वजह से शादी नहीं हो पा रही, क्या करना चाहिए सिचुएशन में?
यार
आप इश्क की साइड लोगे या बोलोगे कि नहीं, मतलब इश्क को सपोर्ट करोगे कि बोलोगे कि नहीं दिस लव स्टोरी शुड हैपन नो मैटर व्हाट, या फिर कहोगे लॉजिकल हो जाओ और ये रिश्ता खत्म कर दो?
यार अब डिपेंड करता है कि आपकी फैमिली सिचुएशन कैसी है।
हाँ।
कभी कभी ऐसे सर्कमस्टांसेस आ जाते हैं आपके घर में, आपके पेरेंट्स होते हैं, कुछ ऐसी चीजें आपके सामने रख देते हैं कि आप कर ही नहीं पाते वो। ठीक है, प्यार तो बराबर है ना यार। इधर भी प्यार किया है तो इधर भी प्यार किया है आपने, इधर आपने 4 साल से किया है, उधर 30 साल से कर रहे हो, तो बैलेंस तो करना ही पड़ेगा कहीं ना कहीं। कभी कभी फैमिलीज नहीं मानती हैं ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, कई लोग कर भी लेते हैं भाग के, उसके बाद धीरे धीरे मान जाती है।
यू विल सजेस्ट, अगर आप ऐसे केस में फंसे हुए हो कि माँ बाप मना कर रहे हैं शादी करने के लिए, यू लव द गर्ल अ लॉट,
यार
शी लव्स यू
अब तो मुझे थोड़ा माँ बाप का है अब इस एज में आके, सही बताऊं तो। मैं पहले जब 21-22 साल का था तो मुझे लगता था मैं ये भी कर दूंगा, मैं वो भी कर दूंगा, अगेंस्ट चला जाऊंगा, ये कर दूंगा, बट आफ्टर अ सर्टेन एज यू रियलाइज कि वो भी इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट है और उनकी भी बात सुननी बहुत ज़रूरी है और इधर भी सुननी ज़रूरी है। बैलेंस बनाओ किस तरह लाइफ में, और अगर क्योंकि क्या है ना कि आप अगर सच में प्यार करते हो तो आप बैलेंस बनाने की कोशिश करोगे, नहीं तो आप वही चूते, आप लेस देन 20 लेस। ये पागल है भाई, इसे लग रहा है मैं तेरी बात कर रहा हूँ ना, तेरी ही कर रहा हूँ। बट आई थिंक यू शुड ट्राई टू स्ट्राइक अ बैलेंस। कई लोग करते हैं, भाग के भी कर लेते हैं, प्यार में अंधे हो जाते हैं। पेरेंट्स भी घर में आपके, जैसे मैं अब अपने मेरे जो पेरेंट्स हैं उनके साथ रहता हूँ, अकेला रहता हूँ मैं, बहनों की शादी हो गई, तो अब मैं जब कहीं बाहर भी जाने लगता हूँ तो मेरे दिमाग में होता है कि वो घर पे अकेले हैं, जाना है, ट्रैवल वैसे ही तरह करते हैं, तो दिवाली हो गई, न्यू ईयर हो गई, मैं उन्हीं के साथ मनाता हूँ। मुझे यह है कि चाहे कोई लड़की हो आसपास या ना, उनके साथ मनाऊंगा, उनको खुश रखूंगा, उनको घुमाऊंगा साल में 2 बार, उसके बाद मैं फिर खुल के बाहर निकलता हूँ। मुझे पता है कि मैंने उनका काम सारा कर दिया, उनको साल भर का एंजॉयमेंट करा दिया है, अब मारो बेंच सबको।
इवान भाई क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात है, व्हाट एन आंसर भाई। सबको साथ लेके चलो तभी शायद कहीं पहुंच पाएंगे, और किसी का दिल भी नहीं तोड़ना उस राह में, ना माँ बाप।
ये भोसड़ी का क्या कर रहा है? 4 मिनट शुरू होगा तो ये क्या कर रहा है? बच्चों स्कूल कर रहा है। यहाँ पर क्या चल रहा है? अलग ही चल रहा है, यहाँ पर चल रहा है। मेरा वो चल रहा है ना।
A few days ago when I was going back from work, I was eating something and waiting for the bus, and there were 2 guys and they started to call me Ting Tong and tell me to go back to my country, and I was like, bitch, I'm in Polish, what do you want from me?
I'm like, your build looks like you're from Poland.
No, where are you from?
Bro, you got some muscle.
Yeah, you want to see?
Changing my life and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think the guitar.
We've got something cool.
और अभी तो रुको।
Damn.
Mogembo, Kushua.
What's your New Year plan?
Stop masturbating.
Guys.
I love Korean people, yaar.
Why? Their face look great. I'm like, there's good-looking people in every country. I like Korean people. You're good-looking as well, man. Nah, yaar. Bro, come on. And you've got guitar, so girls are already into you.
Oh my god! Hi!
What's good?
You don't remember me!
I remember you.
What do you do on New Year's Eve?
No plans yet.
I can invite you.
협력하라고? 좋아. 그들이 따라올 수만 있다.
End of flashback.
Oh my god, you remember! That's so nice! Yes! How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, doing cousin stuff like you want to do something special and then you end up sitting in the living room with snacks and listening to music on.
So you like music?
Yeah.
I can sing a song. It's like can't play something. That's it for hours, telling all the bluebirds. I don't know the lyrics, bro. Guitar, bro, guitar.
गुजर एउटा कास्ट हो अरे हो र
के रे
गुजर भन्ने एउटा कास्ट हो अरे क्या
कि वो यहाँ पे कुछ कन्वर्जन
How does India look like from space?
स्पेसियन बोलाइदेवा गाना रहेछ
मैं आपसे सिर्फ
Jakarta, Indonesia, the battle will start here in the M7 World Championship. Let the world see us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the M7 World Championship knockout stage. And introducing to the stage are your hosts, Glenn, Victor, Rose, and Eterna.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
to the M7 World Championship knockout stages. It is Rose alongside Glenn and Eterna. And of course, I know everybody in the building is looking forward to the upcoming match between Alter Ego Esports and of course, Team Spirit. But before we even begin the most exciting part of the day, I actually have a surprise for both of you.
What do you mean surprise?
Surprise? What kind of surprise, Rose?
Well, guys, you know that in Mobile Legends, every big play begins with small moves. Am I right, Eterna?
Okay, I guess that does make sense, right? I mean, early rotations, perfect upgrades, tiny decisions also impact the game to a big win.
Exactly. Well, today, someone special is here to celebrate those wins. It is none other than your chaotic, fluffy blue buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for V from Visa! So cute! So cute, really adorable.
Wow, so fluffy.
Visa is the official payment partner of the M7 World Championship, keeping your unlocks, upgrades, and top-ups fast as well as secure. And V is here representing that. A fluffy reminder that every step in your journey matters.
You know what, Glenn? Don't you think V is just so adorable?
Yes, it's so cute.
Now, V, we heard that you're actually shaped like a card. Can you show everybody in the arena?
V spinning! V's a rectangle!
He's so cute!
Super cute, look at that. The fluffiest card in esports history and the ultimate IRL skin.
We are going to play a game. V, let's see if you know the role in mlbb. Three of us will going to say our favorite roles and we are going to see how well you know it. Are you ready, V?
Okay, V's ready.
Looks ready.
Okay,
ready.
Let's start with my favorite role. A gold laner. Ooh. That's such a classic archer pose. We love the role that can dodge attack and also make fast move. Go, V.
Okay, my turn.
Okay, you first.
V, look at me.
Rose first.
My favorite role is jungler, so what can you do, V? Oh. He's fast. He's showing that he's very furious, going around the map. And you know what? I think I can definitely count on V as a jungler to make sure we get all those objectives in game.
Absolutely. But since you guys got your runs, I wanna choose one. Wait, what's left? What? Roamer. Okay. Oh, he's protecting me. He's protecting me.
Like a tank.
Yes, he's protecting you like a tank. I love that. I think he thinks, Eterna's so cute. We gotta protect her.
Oh man, he's so cute. What is it, V? Sorry, what? What? Group hug.
Group hug?
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, group hug.
Group hug. Oh my goodness, that is so fun. So, to everybody in the arena, did you guys think V did a good job?
Gimana guys? V bagus nggak ngelakuinnya?
Mana suaranya?
Bagus?
Okay. Now, guys, because you've all been such an amazing crowd and because we gave his 100% very chaotic effort, we are giving out 50 exclusive special gifts from Visa. We have 50, Eterna.
All right. I'm hearing the chants from the crowd, but I need your help because I want to know which side of the arena is the loudest. Eterna pengen denger di mana bagian arena yang paling. Oh, thank you. Oh, ini kita oke. Yang paling bisa semangat, oke? Jadi Eterna butuh bantu teman-teman sekalian ya. Kalau misalkan Eterna udah ngitung 3, 2, 1, kita sama-sama teriak V. Ngerti nggak? Pada ngerti nggak? Ngerti ya? Oke, kita coba. Let's try. 3, 2, 1. Kurang semangat.
You
Coba
can
lagi.
do louder than that.
Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think it was from this side.
I think this one
from this side.
loudest
V, do you
one.
agree? Yeah.
Usher,
V said yes.
the special gift.
He said yes. Who wants gifts? Angkat tangan. Raise your hands. Okay. I'm gonna throw mine.
Oh my god, sorry.
You know what? We're gonna go that side too.
Yes. You got. You're
Okay.
gonna go there.
Tara, masih ada satu. I still have one more. Okay. Huh. Yay!
Thank you very much, Eterna, for that help. And of course, thank you to all of the MLBB fans here in the arena. And of course, V, thank you so much because just like V, with Visa, you can be the champion you want to be.
And if you guys want to see more of V, you can catch him at the M7 Carnival. And for now, let's begin the final match of the day. It's Alter Ego Esports versus Team Spirit. Let the world see us!
Shout outs to V, but let me just say, I kind of feel like we deserve the group hug considering all the languages that we've done. I mean, like the ones that V has done, which, by the way, since we're all here, let's reintroduce our casters because you guys did an amazing job in the previous series. Still got Brigida, Trex, as well as Mirko. Now, here's the thing. We're going to look at the matchup Alter Ego going up against Team Spirit here. Now, Briggs, I got to ask you, right? We talked about Leo Mord, one shot, still has a 100% win rate. Yasuke, though, during the Swiss stage, looked amazing on that Leomor. What do you think are the chances for Alter Ego and Team Spirit? Which side are you leaning on?
Ooh, I'd say for both of them.
We're on AE side, by the way, just let you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm
careful.
more careful, you know. But I think for both of them, or at least being in the lower bracket in general, demands so much in terms of evolution and improvement and addressing what needs to be addressed. But particularly for these two, I don't think that's going to be that much of a difficulty for them. They've been through so much. We've seen Hiko. I think Hiko significantly improved as well. And all the more for Alter Ego. I don't think you could compare them to how they were last MPL ID Season 16. So I guess who has the better advantage of evolving in this series? Personally, I might give it to Alter Ego.
Oh, now here's the thing, Trex, even Sanford said the EXP is so important at setting out all those early aggressions. Nino and Kid Bomba, I gotta say, when they have playmaking heroes looking amazing, what do you think of their chances here?
Kid Bomba has been a monster overall. He's been one of the major parts of the team. I think a lot of us had our eyes on One Shot and Hiko, but for me, Kid Bomba's been the star of the team this event. But Nino as well, in terms of overall, in my eyes, has just been a little less shaky at times. For me, I definitely give my favoritism over to Nino, over to AE. But Team Spirit, I love that you use the word evolve. Team Spirit could evolve into a final form and maybe get the dub.
Mirko, you know AE more intimately. So is there anything that you want to see or you don't want to see from Alter Ego for this matchup against Team Spirit? Because again, it is elimination match.
I think at this point, I really want to see more from Alter Ego, right? Like, we've seen a lot of different picks from them. Again, they've played the Freya. They actually found the counter towards the Claude a couple of times in the Swiss stage. But I think right now, we have to see the refined version that Coach Zephyr was talking about after losing to Aurora Gaming Philippines, right? Because Coach Zephyr said, notoriously, that we needed a loss in the knockout stage to get us to wake up. A big reality slap into the face, that should be enough to get Alter Ego back up.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen and lady. Your opinions have been duly noted, but now I'm joined by my panel, Leo as well as Gideon. And right now, we gotta talk intimately about both teams here. Clash of the frontliners. We heard from Trex. Nino has been looking amazing this entire MS7. What do you think about the matchup here, Leo?
Nino is big in Indonesia. He's a journeyman, and here this journey brought him in front of his hometown, playing on the world stage. But he's going up against Kid Bomba, my avatar, as the spokesperson, founder of Kid Bomba International, Bombanatics Group. It's the unofficial, but he recognized it. I think he's finally better now, literally. I'm actually neighbors with him.
Oh yeah?
2 doors down. And he was all smiles. So I'm looking forward to see this Kid Bomba fresh off of a 3-0 win.
As much as I love Kid Bomba, I feel like there's a lot of similar parallels between both Kid Bomba and as well as Nino. Hyper charismatic, big playmakers in their own right. Give them a damage dealer and you get that crowd cheering.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even Mirko said Zephyr wanted some kind of loss in the knockout stage so that they can have this awakening. And they lost against Aurora Philippines, which now they are in the grand finals. What do you think would be the good thing here of them losing to Aurora Philippines and now going against Team Spirit?
I think awakening is a process that takes more than just one loss. They'll have to look at how the rest of the field looks like and trying to encapsulate how team spirit evolves is very different. The way team spirit plays and changes through the years is not just their metagame. The metagame is fluid. I think it's in their play. So this is the tightest they've ever been in the M7 World Stage. I'm just gonna have to wait until we see them go play. That's where I'm at.
Well, gentlemen, here's the thing. We're gonna be talking about the plays a little bit more later because honestly I'm looking at the drafts as well because AE brought that Mincetar. Didn't work out, but for now, as we're gonna invite the teams over to the stage, let's check out this video before we start the fight.
Hey everyone, it's Eterna here with Kid Bomba as well as Nino. Now, boys, gotta ask, who do you think is the best EXP laner in M7?
Kid Bomba maybe.
Is that an honest answer or is it just because he's beside you? Harus jujur.
Jujur, karena dia sering juga main di internasional, jadi kayak bisa dibilang dia experience terbaik juga di M7 ini.
Yakin ya Nino ya? Lock ya?
Lock.
Okay, what about you, Kid Bomb? Who do you think is the best XP laner in M7?
Cram or Nino?
Cram or Nino? Who's better, Cram or Nino?
I don't know. We would have to see them play each other.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So he's undecided between Cram or Nino. All right, that makes sense. Now, I have a question. Who do you think is better? Boleh ulang nggak? Ulang. Yeah, retake this answer.
Ya, karena dia sering masuk internasional juga, jadi kayak bisa dibilang kandidat terkuat juga. Ya mungkin bisa dibilang best XP lane di M7.
Okay, so he thinks that Kid Bomba is the best XP laner because he does a lot of international appearances. So he's gonna stick to that. He said he's honest. So we're gonna ask Kid Bomba now, who do you think is the best XP laner?
For me individually, right now it's Cram or Nino because they have really good mechanics, in my opinion, and they look strong in laning.
Okay, good mechanics, strong in laning as well. All right, so either or, if you had to choose, do you know who you would choose?
Probably Cram because he beat me twice already.
Okay, so shoutouts to Cram. But what do you think about the meta right now? Do you think the meta favors you, Nino?
Apa tuh?
Metanya itu cocok nggak sih buat Nino?
Cocok banget, bisa main tank, bisa main assassin, bisa main fighter, bisa main mage, semua bisa.
Jadi seneng ya?
Seneng banget.
What about you, Kibom? Do you think the meta favors you?
I really like it. There's a lot of different heroes that you can use in XP. You can use Valentina against certain heroes. You can use Yuzong. You can use Arlott. You can use Uranus. So it's really nice.
Okay, so it's a little bit more flexible, and I think these two really love the meta right now. But I do want to know what your first impressions of each other are. So, pertama kali kamu lihat Kid Bomba, kamu tuh first impressionnya apa sih?
Excited banget karena ya biasa nonton di handphone kan dia. Sekarang bisa ketemu, jadi kayak semangat banget sih, pengen kasih tahu skill yang aku punya aja sih.
Okay, so he was really excited because usually he only gets to see you on screen, but now he gets to finally face him, so he's really excited about this. What about you, Kid Bomba? What was your first impression of Nino?
For me, not only in scrims but also in tournament, he played really well independently. So I'm happy to play against him because it's a good opponent, and I always love a tough fight.
Okay, he loves that tough fight. So it's going to be exciting to see how this matchup goes later on, ladies and gentlemen. But before we end this, we want to know if you have any wishes to one another, because we both understand that this will be an elimination match. So whatever the results, do you have any wishes for one another? Apapun hasilnya, kamu punya message nggak sih atau pesan atau mungkin kayak impian gitu buat Kid Bomba?
Impian ya yang pasti cuman kasih pertunjukan yang terbaik aja sih, karena ya dia main buat bawa negara dia dan aku juga buat bawa bendera sama negara aku sendiri, jadi ya kasih yang terbaik aja.
He just wants to give the best and make sure that they both give the best because they are both representing their countries at this M7, so please just give the best. What about you, Kid Bomba?
Let's have no regrets.
No regrets. All right, with that, thank you once again, boys, and good luck. And we're throwing it back to the panel.
Amazing interview, and we can see the respect coming in from both teams. Kid Bomba saying, let's have no regrets. I got a lot of those, but you know, we're going to talk about that later during my own therapy session. But both EXP saying like, yeah, you're strong, I'm strong, Cram's in the conversation as well. What do you think about the interaction there? Like, you know, Nino shouting out Kid Bomba saying the best, you know, despite all the other EXPs that's here.
I mean, I think that EXP laners all fall within the same category. We keep the trash talk in the game, but outside of it, it's all about mad respect. It's all about understanding the hardships, because the EXP lane is very expressive compared to every other lane in the game that we've seen so far. We don't have help like the mid lane. We don't have that range like the gold lane. So we have to be so honest when we fist fight our opponents.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like outside we're gentlemen, but once we get in the ring, you know, just hit them up, which I hope for both EXP laners, they actually get expressive heroes, you know, things that has a lot of ways to actually start the fight and not just be like, just...
Oh wow, Esme versus Glue again.
Or Uranus.
Uranus, yeah, so much fun.
You guys can speak for yourselves. I'm a jungler. So what I think will happen is people are going to avoid Yi Shin, so we don't see Uranus.
Well, we're going to see what the junglers will pick up, because right now, as we're waiting for the teams to come in, let's check out this video highlight and then invite them in.
In the past, I've always had tough matches against Indonesia. I'm 5 against Geekfan, and I'm 6 against TLID, and then I'm 7 against Onyx. I'm really excited to face them, because I know that the arena is going to be packed when we would play.
We have like more difficult brackets than last time. We have bad preparation, and we just need to work in this match.
Apa yang terjadi, mungkin bisa dibilang kita kaget sama stage baru, suasananya kayak agak beda gitu loh. Jadi kayak bisa dibilang kayak telat panas atau enggak, yang mentalnya agak goyang. Selama ini mereka baru adaptasi kali ya sama meta-meta lawannya kan. Itu juga bisa jadi salah satu faktor kekalahan kita. Kekalahan pertama yang pasti ya sakit. Sebelum-sebelumnya kan lagi hoki. Perjuangan kita tuh kayak gitu. Aku nggak percaya sebenarnya. Untuk jadi satu-satunya perwakilan Indonesia mungkin pressure-nya lebih naik lagi ya. Soalnya kan kita satu-satunya harapan Indonesia kan. Gue ngerasa kayak keinget aja gitu sih pas MSC 2025 kemarin kan, yang ada di duluan ya.
Giants will remain.
Ultraga is a decent strong team, and they doing well during this M7. They understood meta better than everyone.
I don't think they got lucky, to be honest. They had their strategies, teams have read them. We are not an exception.
Buat lawan tim Spirit ya yang pasti kita lebih hati-hati karena emang kita pemain juga jago kan.
They like to fight. We can take advantage of AE. We're also always ready to fight. So let's see who's gonna fight better.
Next match will be very important versus Ultraga. We need to beat them so we can broke our course and get higher than top 4.
Buat Kid Bomba, dulu pernah taunting temen aku dan sekarang kalau berani taunting aku.
Well, big talk comes now, but later when we'll play, we'll see who's gonna talk.
Will Team Spirit eliminate the hometown heroes, or will Alter Ego end their run for the top 4?
This is the last hope for Indonesia, but now their opponents, the Fearless Dragon. Now both teams are on stage fighting for tournament life. This is going to be Indonesia's last hope to stay in the tournament. But against the fearless dragon, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. And now introducing the coaches, Coach Coldstar for Team Spirit, and for Alter Ego Esports, it's Coach Zephyr as well as Stick. With them is the M7 head referee Gary to ensure the integrity and the fairness of the tournament.
These athletes on this stage are playing for tournament lives. A best of 5 to determine whether they move on or whether they go home.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both teams here. Alter Ego and the Team Spirit as they're doing their fist bump.
Good luck to both of our teams here as they put everything on the line. All stakes at an all-time high. Here at Indoor Stadium Senayan, our crowd will give only the best for both of our competitors.
And now looking at the lineup here for Alter Ego, we got Nino, Yasuke, Hijime, Alec, as well as Arfi. And again, in terms of their performance this tournament, it has been quite amazing, but I am looking at Arfi just to see what other heroes that he might be using here going up against Team Spirit.
Based on what we've seen so far, I mean, the fighter gold lane has been something that Alter Ego was able to spot out early on within the tournament, and I think it has really helped them. However, now that everybody else is kind of caught up to what the tournament meta looks like, I feel like he can do it, but we've seen drafts take away those fighters, and eventually Claude just becomes an inevitable problem.
What I want to see him play are mages. Are they able to flex out a Lunox? Maybe even the old reliable Harith? Because I know Hiko can do that. And since Hiko has proven that Hiko Mania has started indeed here in Jakarta, Indonesia, this is where the play evolves. It's not in the draft. I know what they're capable of playing, but I want to see how high he can take his GPM. He's #1 in gold laners at 755. Folks, consider how low that is for a #1 stat. 755, we're not even breaking 800.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of parallels that can be drawn from both Alter Ego and Team Spirit. Both teams really like to fight. However, there's a lot more discipline coming in from Team Spirit. There's a cleaner shape to the way that they fight compared to Alter Ego, which seems a little messy, but you heard it from Kid Bomba themselves. They were ahead of the meta. They had a strategy despite it looking a little mean.
Right now, in terms of the lineup here, as I feel like the Team Spirit, they have really figured out the meta, because throughout the Swiss stage, Hiko was on mostly Granger, but now we can definitely see him really embracing a more of a fighter kind of mentality, bringing in the Freya, the Valentina, going up against that Sora. And of course, if the Sora is open, he will be picking it up for himself, where we can see that Alter Ego, they're trying to counter-ish the meta, which so far hasn't really worked out. But then again, it was against Aurora Philippines, so there's kind of a lot of things that has to be put into context there.
Yeah, I think #1 is the fact that when AE take a fight, it's a bit of a coin flip. And I think they're willing to risk those probabilities and odds without the information. Aurora PH exposed that, saying, hey, if you don't have enough information, you are making a miscalculate or a misinformed attack.
Which is why I think Alter Ego is not countering the meta. Reading into how that series against Aurora PH went, they lost 3-1, and that one game they won, there was very little counterplay. It was literally just them running through the Northern Lights. So, in my humble opinion, if they want to win in front of their home crowd here, a hostile crowd against Team Spirit, they have to play their game. Play aggressive, play fast, play strong, and if you're going to lose one lane, may it be Arfi's, accept that fact, win everywhere else.
I think if they're going to win, it's leaning more towards where Yasuke and Hijime are going to play, right? And on the opposite end, it's One Shot and Sunset Lover. Both of them have been playing an outstanding level of just general consistency overall. We don't see too many mistakes being made from both of these players, which is why there's so many similar parallels. They position hyper aggressively. One Shot alongside with Yasuke don't miss too many opportunities when they have hyper mobile assassins on the map.
I gotta say I'm looking at Sunset Lover as well. Again, having that Valentina going out against Yangon Galacticos, over 200,000 damage, only dying once, and that one death was because he was kicked by a Cho, and then that's it. Imagine having a mid-range mage and only dying once because you got kicked. That's it.
I think those are going to be the aces up their sleeves. If we're talking about mid lane, Hijume versus the consummate professional, the veteran among them all, the Greco-Roman wrestling veteran. That is Sunset Lover, the Valentina for the latter, and the Lilia for the former. Hijume, if they end up in a fist fight in a telephone booth, just to put it into context, he should be prepared to play the Lilia.
Yeah, and here's the thing, because again, like Mirko even said, he wants to see a little bit more coming in from Alter Ego. I actually feel like, especially in the Swiss stage, the draft is actually pretty solid. I feel like it's really just on that macro mechanics, especially when it comes to those decision making. Because, you know, as great as he is, as expressive as he is on those EXPs, it's just something that EXP as well as roamers really have to keep in the back of their head. When you engage for a fight, are you engaging so that your team can win, or you're kind of sabotaging your own team's chances?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? I think AE is one of the very few teams that we saw where it feels like, oh man, they're kind of fighting for no reason, and then you realize that battle spells were the priority rather than just the lives of their opponents. And I think that coming into this match, that's going to be the real difference, right? The battle of attrition. Who can hold on to their spells longer? Who can find more impact than just a 1-for-1? They need 2 to 3-for-1s.
Well, right now we are jumping into the first draft here, and it's going to be dangerous grass, where again here in the M7, quite fast games, and considering both teams really like to fight, I'm guessing both are pretty happy with this map.
They're going to be real happy. Hilda might be a little bit of an issue, but we'll see whether that's even going to get banned out. We're already gone to the second bans. Fanny, Leomord for the side of Cold Star. Zephyr already getting rid of the Grok.
It's clear that in the Fandom War, Team Spirit will be losing both in stadium and online. Indonesian fans are rabid, but they can make up for it by calling the shots from blue. They see the Kalia is banned, so what's left out here? Team Spirit can still access their Farsa. They can still access the Eve and the Zushin. That seems to be a powerful trade both teams are looking at.
Ooh, Uranus banned here for the side of TS.
I mean, like, also it shows that maybe they're thinking of a Yisun Shin, or they're baiting AE to think that Yisun Shin, but I'm just saying good, at least I know that both Nino as well as Kid Bomba, they're gonna be, you know, using more exciting heroes. Let's just put it at that.
I mean, this also opens up the possibility of Esmeralda even going into the gold lane, because Sora is going to be such an inevitable problem, right? I don't see Zephyr letting the Zushin go for free, so that's going to get banned, and I would assume that TS might even consider putting Hiko back on that Sora, assuming, oh, you know what, never mind, if Boxia is going to get banned out, give it to him.
It's pretty interesting considering that we don't see a lot of boxes coming in from one shot, so maybe it's just a throwaway ban. And now they do ban out that Jushin. Farsa Eve is still open, but this should be a Sora pick to take away from Hiko. But again, he could use that Valentina.
I think right now, considering everything that has happened now that Zushin is there, Sora loses just a little bit of value, right? As much as the quote-unquote anti-CC, it's very conditional. And I love that AE immediately, all right, you want to play Zushin? How about we create a box of influence, and we have somebody who can get in and out while still having CC immunity.
Okay, I'm a little worried. This Guinevere is definitely a very effective weapon. 100% win rate for Yasuke. I mean, played once. But what are they thinking? Why are they picking it so early?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. And Gideon did call it where they're going to be picking up the Esmeralda. And at this point, maybe the Sora is not that big of a priority, which is going to be pretty weird, because so far it has been basically 100% contention, you know, pick bad. You don't want to go for the junglers here. It looks like they are. They're taking out the Yisun Shin.
I don't know if they're trying to sell the idea that this Guinevere could potentially go into the roam.
Yeah, that's the only other possibility, right? Right? You're kind of you're feinting it so that Team Spirit overcommit.
I want to see whether they fall for it though, because yes, the Yisun Shin it's really selling the idea. This is Gwyn Jungle. Please trust us, Gwyn Jungle for sure. TS still has to take a number of considerations, right? Number one, this could be a deterrent for them to not play Fredrin. And I think One Shot will be okay with that. So they ban out the Cho instead, which I like a lot coming out from the side of DS.
Yeah, just to note here, Alter Ego, the last time they used a Gwyn Rome, it was against Aurora Philippines and they lost. But again, that game went all the way to 18 minutes and 25 seconds. So all in all, still pretty competitive.
I didn't cure the pain.
And the follow-up ban as well. They want to lock in that Sora unless Cold Start bans it right here, right now for the final ban on blue side.
Love how Coach Sefer is making this red side advantage in the draft. Win rate is something else entirely. Something that they really harness. Because again, he's calling the shots. He's forcing Cold Star to make these hard calls. One more ban. The Cho ban is just making sure that it's not a flex.
Oh man!
I wonder what the young man Higo's saying.
I think Higo just figured it out, right? Because if you ban out the Sora, that means Claude instantly goes to AE, and there's not going to be much counterplay other than the CC, which might compromise their whole composition. Either way, the Freya can get put into that, can get put down into the goal lane to face off against that Claude. But at this point, it's really not up to them. And now this opens it up. Hylos is gone. AE need to show something.
Yeah, in terms of the roamers, Gatot as well as Hilda is still up for grabs, but looking at the draft coming in from Team Spirit, I don't think a Hilda is going to be good because any, I would say, frontliners is not going to be having a good time here going up against this Jushin as well as the Khalid.
All right, you see Sawo here. Take a swig, getting himself some wings. Gonna need it to find that back line.
Got to stay sharp because, again, this is, if we're talking about quote-unquote aggression and teams who really like to get into a phone booth in this fight, these are the teams who come up at the top of that list. Sora finally gets locked in for the side of Alter Ego as we now look over to the priority of Team Spirit. They can go for the Valentina as a response to this, but they're going blind. Oh yeah, it's already banned out. Yeah. Oh man.
So here's the thing, for Team Spirit, we're just guessing that it's probably Freya gonna be in the goal. I feel like the tricky part is really the jungler, and AE is really holding on to this Gwyn to the final second here.
Team Spirit are not hiding their picks. These are going to the roles you expect, right? Mid, gold, roam in order. What does One Shot pick up? A lot of the easy assassins are still out there. What does the Kid Bomba pick up? There's the Alice, there's the Hayabusa.
This is a bit of a bizarre comp, I'm not gonna lie. There is a little bit of like anti-synergy to a certain degree, but at the very least, if TS is able to find that first initial kill, especially First Blood, right? First Blood, maybe a double kill if we're lucky. I think that One Shot might be able to hard carry this game, but this is under the assumption that he finds it, right? Because AE, a majority of their members, if they just play the lane relatively safe, or more so, don't force too many ganks until level 4, he should be all right.
AE wins big fights. Spirit wins when it comes to little skirmishes. They like the man fight, is what we're trying to read into this. But we still don't know where the Guinevere is going. This could change everything.
Come on, give us something, Alter Ego. Give us an idea, and there we have it. It's gonna go straight into the jungle. Gatot as a means to clear up that mid lane without having to deal with his Khalid too often.
Coldstar did not budge. He didn't let that red 5 pick or mystery change the way that they were gonna play. I like it, respect.
So right now, Leo, looking at the matchup here, do you feel like between both teams, do you feel like the damage coming in from Alter Ego, it's gonna be good here?
I think it's less of the damage. It's more of the crowd control. Look, almost literally everyone has some modicum of crowd control, and I think that's what's going to make Team Spirit's job a little harder. They want a man fight, they got to go through the kit.
I think AE is going to outscale them eventually. Hopefully, they end this quick.
Well, with that being said, again, this is going to be dangerous grass. Team Spirit going up against Alter Ego. This is game number 1. Let's see who sets the tempo as we're throwing it over to the casters.
For those of you just tuning in, this is the second series of the day. It was quite an interesting draft overall. Before we jump into the land of Dawn, this is Trex. Joined with me is Mirko and Brigida. Now, speaking of the draft, Brigida, how are you feeling about it?
It feels very brawly with the amount of fighters we're seeing and the unexpected, I'd say, sequence in which we saw them draft for game number 1. I completely agree. There could be a lot of snowball potential coming in for Alter Ego, but just the same, Team Spirit, it's impossible for them to not know that this is a scaling lineup or that it'll take some time before they can go fully online. So I think they will be playing this relatively carefully.
Already some good damage onto one shot there.
Yeah.
Testing waters.
That was deep, man. A deep test. That was a dive.
Hold on, a little more. Everyone should be okay at this point. I like what Leo said. Literally, everyone has some piece of crowd control on Alter Ego Esports. And that means not only are they going to be great at engaging because they have some amazing divers, but they also have great deterrence. They have the ability to stop the dives from Team Spirit in their tracks. If Sawo goes too deep, it could be dangerous. One shot could end up getting caught off. I think as long as Alter Ego can kind of survive this early aggression of Sunset Lover and Sawo, the early laning phase, they're going to be in a very comfortable place.
Look at Yazuke. Really looking for the play here, but TS are playing it safe in the mid lane.
Yeah. Even for the Master Assassin pickup here for Hiko on the Freya, though we see how good or how well Arfi is managing the lane. So you can't really feel it just yet. Hold on.
Wow, spatial migration with Valor Requiem straight up. Yazuke, first blood on the Guinevere.
Yeah, I think that was mentioned by our panel earlier. This is such a great start for Alter Ego, granted that they got first blood. Oh, what?
Harpy's good. He's good. Continue.
Okay, yeah. So that will be a really good start for Alter Ego. Now we see them positioning themselves first on the turtle. Nino, though, can he get traded here? I think he's going to be all right.
Yep, just a Throne of Ruin. That's the damage put back onto Bomba by Nino. Blink away, Yazuke securing turtle number one up top. Solo kill! Arfi on the Esmeralda.
Alter Ego already kicking things off quick. And we talked so much. I mean, I feel like the past few days has been so much about early aggression, controlling the laning phase. And Alter Ego already has that, a turtle plus 2 kills and a 1.3k gold lead.
So that's the answer, I would say. Why go for the Guinevere early and set up the Esmeralda flex so that the Freya gets cooked? That was a shadow kill onto Alec, but he just pops it and revitalizes. Yazuke wants to go more. AOG from Alec into the Valor Requiem and the falling Star Moon from Arfi.
Even without the spatial migration, it did not matter. They had other ways to set up for the Violet Requiem, and one shot being the target couldn't get any better for Alter Ego. A real-world manipulation.
Yep.
Nino does get away safely, and this is what I mean with there's such a great level of engage and disengage from Alter Ego Esports. They have the full package. I really think that Sora should have got banned on the side of Team Spirit in second phase. I had a feeling it was going to get picked up right up front, and it's just going to work so clean in so many of these fights, especially in Nino's hands.
Yeah, this is going to be terrifying, though. It's an early 2-0 for Arfi on the Esmeralda. So regardless of whichever build he decides to go for, and looking at the damage output you could expect from Team Spirit, it's not going to be easy for them to deal with Arfi when he gets to rotate constantly out of his lane, which he's likely able to do from this point onwards, because look at how much he stopped Hiko.
There's no shred right now for Team Spirit. The way they actually get through Arfi is if they throw enough bodies. Then maybe in 5v1, you can actually take him down. But if it's a 5v5, again, Radiant stands strong defensively here. For Sawo, he knows the amount of pressure that Alter Ego have, the kill threat on the map.
And that's 6 seconds before the turtle. And Hiko could barely do anything against this Esmeralda. That doesn't land to Kid Bomba, but this is pretty much clear that Alter Ego are already in control of this upcoming objective. But still, one shot, he can contest if he wanted.
Oh, all in again, spatial migration with Valor Requiem. He's able to get away, but Sawo is on him right now. He goes for it, one shot, wins out the red 3 battles. Nino is onto Bomba. Sawo compliments him at all. Now there is Nino to the skies, but Bomba with the chase on the blink. Sunset Lover with Lantern Flare. Alec gonna be picked up, thrown back around. No AOG, no revitalize. Unbreakable gets him out to safety, and Sunset cannot put in enough damage.
Team Spirit finally take home a little dub there. They get the turtle, they get a kill, not only just a kill, but a kill onto Yazuke.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the items though, Brigida, what are we seeing?
Yep, there's an early Sea Halberd for Hiko, no choice. You have to find ways to deal with this. There's a 1k gold lead in favor of Arfi, so he definitely has to have some sort of response. But at least what we're seeing from Team Spirit is that one shot is not as behind as you would expect him to be. He, as the Hayabusa, gets to focus on the farm. Yazuke needs to coordinate with his team, and I guess that's a bit of a difference between the two junglers that we're seeing. Team Spirit can still focus on what they want, but that's a spatial migration.
Yeah, and a Battle Requiem to follow. Sawo raging Sandstorm defensively. And that's it. The thing is, right, like, Sawo can't rotate to Hiko, because, like, there's no pressure to be relieved against an Esme. There's no threat for the Khalid.
Yeah, Yazuke, I think Yazuke is going to have to be careful, though, for as we move forward, which we saw in that last hurdles, when you commit to that Violent Requiem, if one shot is still there, ready with a shadow kill, come in after, highly damage you, Bomba comes in, the Shred does finally lock in, and Yazuke may end up just being the target, especially if they're able to kind of bait him in. RWM comes down, though.
Yeah, the quad shot landed there. The taunt going to be cancelled out by the pickup on the Lancer Flare, but one shot won't go for the commitment, and it's a free turn up top. Yasuke, a bit aggressive there, walks up to the bush thinking Sawa was on the edge.
Yeah. That's where you see that there is indeed no Shred just yet. That was Alec who they tried to fight against. Also Hijume, who was also there, forced to use the real-world manipulation. But even then, not even Hijume looked like an ideal target for Team Spirit. Not at least for now. So it will be taking a bit more time, not unless it's One Shot who's actually able to provide the follow-up, but he'll be starting the turtle first instead.
All right. It's Hiko holding on to it. Lancer Flare coming in the back line. Sawo able to bait out the spatial migration with the help of Bomba as RP goes for falling star move, but that's going to be the one shot. Retribution onto the turtle. Nino walking in the back line. Sunset Lover going to be caught. Kid Bomba will fall. Sunset will be taken out by Nino all alone there. And now it's Alter Ego with a 3-for-1.
Arfi will be a problem this game. And overall, it just feels like lane for lane for lane. Alter Ego won out in this draft.
Uh-oh, what a taunt. Reading the quad shadow movement, but he has the last one there. Yasuke, though, will take the orange buff away from One Shot.
Honestly, RP already is a massive problem for Team Spirit at this point. You could see it in terms of the gold lead. He's already completed 2 items on his way. Another one, Sawo!
Yeah, that's painful. The Unbreakable doesn't land, but there's not much damage they can deal back. Sunset having a Crimson Beacon outside of the spatial migration. RP thrown back at them. That's good for RP. He's so tanky, and there's no one who can take his damage.
Yeah, even despite Team Spirit constantly being the ones to take away the objectives, it doesn't matter for Alter Ego anymore. They just get to freely go for the team fights afterwards, and they always win it out.
You know, we saw those items earlier, and Arfi has about almost a 2,000 gold lead over Hiko right now. Finished Oracle, was moving into Dominance Ice. I mean, there literally is nothing that can hurt Arfi. And the problem is Hiko's supposed to kind of be that Shred, right? You're supposed to be able to get your kind of fighter Trinity build in there and be able to bully through. And at a certain point, I don't know if that's ever really going to be able to pop off, because like Mirko said, there's nothing to really lock Arfi down for long enough. Finally, Warax does come in, Sea Halberd, so no, not even going. That's a slightly different build than what we would normally see, isn't it?
I mean, that's a poor Freya, dude. It's a different Freya to what we've seen before. So yes, a different path.
What, corrosion?
Yeah, he wanted to go for the Sea Halberd because he needs to deal damage to RP, but by the time he got the Sea Halberd, RP's already too tanky, dude.
Yeah, and by the way, Yazuke also got his hands on the Winter Crown, so you could expect more plays to come in for Alter Ego. Plays that Team Spirit could barely control. Because again, we just go back to the entire idea of maybe they can rely on Sawa with the Raging Sandstorm, maybe Kid Bomba with the Throne of Ruin, but once you use those spells, it's almost over.
Bomba might have gone in way too early. Raging Sandstorm from Sawa. No follow coming down as Yasuke is able to get out with the Spatial Migration clone, and now it's going to be Nino in the backline with the AOG as well from Alec. One shot popping in the Shadow Kill, Throne of Ruin into the backline. RWM coming down as Kid Bomba's caught in the midst of it all. Still Sunset Lover in there, going for the Lancer Flare, and the Freya is doing a ton of damage. Bomba goes back on Yasuke, takes him down, but Arfi is still full HP. Man's on a killing spree, diving and determined against Hiko and Sawo. He's taking these 3 Spirit members on all alone.
Arfi, the monster. We thought it was going to be Nino versus Bomba, but right now it's Arfi versus Kid Bomba in a 1v1. 2 tanky people, and I gotta say, Kid Bomba was the one that made that fight kind of swing into
what is this?
It's literally just a slap box.
What is this?
At this point.
We're following them. Oh, he gets help from Sawo. But yeah, I was supposed to say, Team Spirit, they too, in their own way, are actually a very tanky lineup. They have a very tanky duo in the form of Sawo and Kid Bomba, and I think that's what allowed them to prolong and extend that team fight, much to a point where Alter Ego couldn't really fight back anymore, because you see the conditions that they have to tick. You have to land at least your combos. You have to see the knockups come into play, or at least find the right target so that you could reduce some of the pressure from Team Spirit. But at that moment, I don't think they were able to find any. It was also a very aggressive call for Nino to just go lightning form and try to damage the people in the backline when in fact they were being really well protected. So they found no other way to counterattack. Oh no.
Purify out already. Sunset Lover knows he needs to keep the Crimson Beacon up. But that's a big resource, and Bomba looks like he's going to be poked down by Hijume with the Void Blast and Arfi as well. Man, 3 members on him. He's going to go to the mid lane, utilizing the wave for sustain.
Bomba's also almost impossible to kill at this point. He's one of the 1 members on the team that it took a while for him to get a death onto him. He's been able to farm pretty freely. When we looked at the gold spread, he's not that far behind, honestly, compared to at least the rest of his team. And if Team Spirit wants to win this out, a lot it's going to be how much can Kid Bomba divide the enemy team so that Hiko in one shot can pop off.
Yeah, and I feel like Arfi knows fully well that he has to do the exact same thing. He's been doing a great job at cutting the waves, but now they've put their attention towards him.
I don't think they'll have enough damage to take him down, dude. And I think Team Spirit identified that too. They were like, all right, let's go. Never mind.
Same dude.
Oh.
Sawo in a little bit of trouble here.
Uh-oh, baits out the spatial migration. Sawo the flicker around. Now goes for the healing as Nino's already used the ultimate. Valkyrie Descent coming down now as that's going to pick up with the Crimson Beacon and Lancer Flare over on Nino. But look at the Lord. It's being taken right now to spatial migration. Yasuke gets away. Bomba has gone control over the Lord Pin. Alec trying to look for the angle right now to open up. Artemis coming down with AOG as well. One shot going in. Hijume steals away the Lord. One shot falls. He going back trying to survive now up against Nino. But Bomba's doing the same thing as Sawo's able to pick up Yasuke and Nino.
And down goes Team Spirit.
Yeah.
Alter Ego take the Lord. Sawo's on the run. He's a god!
5-0-4. He's immortal without the immortality.
How could you actually put down this hero? I mean, you could say the same for Kid Bomba. He dealt so much pressure there. Made sure Yasuke was zoned out of retribution range. And there was a really good follow-up from the other members of Team Spirit as well. But now that you're seeing how they freely took away that objective and how they split up the fight in such a way that favored them, now they have the 7K gold lead in their hands.
You know, I never liked the movies Immortals, personally. But Arfi right now is proving me wrong. He's the new main character right now of Alter Ego Esports. And this guy is showing up. Bomba trying to do the same thing, but right now Arfi's just doing a little bit better. And the Lord steal from Hijume.
RWM, this time the Crimson Beacon. Kid Bomba would have thrown it away. That's Yasuke with the spatial migration of Valkyrie, but Alex going to be taken very low. AOG locking Higo down. Raging Sandstorm from Sawo. Bomba still limits on all. One shot is able to get the shadow kill to take Yasuke down. It's still Nino throwing those bombs down. But now it's going to be him picked up onto the turret. One shot, able to get a double as Bomba is still in there. This time with Hiko. Falling Storm coming down. One shot with a shadow kill. Gets a triple, gets out. That's Hiko taken out as well. Sunset Lover tries to get RP off of him, but he just can't stop moving. Meanwhile, Bomba!
It's literally the Bomba Arfi show. Both of them taking out the other mid laners. At this point, it's can your teammate survive my backline attack or better?
They're always the last 2 people left standing after a team fight. Well, at least in this scenario, there hasn't been much, or there hasn't been a wipeout whatsoever between these 2 teams just yet. It's been a 2-for-3 trade that's been happening, or that's happened so far. But everything still seems under control for Team Spirit, so long as they have Kid Bomba as the anchor of these extended team fights that Alter Ego themselves too seemingly are starting to have a difficulty to deal with.
All right, so at this point, the Lord's going to be up in about 30 seconds. Taking a look at the items. We are reaching crunch time. It's not a huge gold lead, and as we get closer to maxed out items, it's going to be who just plays this better. Hiko is finally online. He did finally get the golden staff. It was a long route, right? Yep. He took a very slow path, but now that he's where he needs to be, we're seeing him actually matter in these team fights. He's able to jump in, he's able to survive, and he's able to output some actual damage. He's able to shred a little bit of what we wanted, but still lacking the range. Team Spirit still does have a problem on their hands. Hijume is able to use these big RWMs. They have some sort of long-range attacker. Team Spirit is going to have to just brute force their way through.
Yep. RP2 also Ice Queen wand. Now that's a bit of damage onto Kid Bomba.
Yep, bit of damage onto Alec as well. Yazuki, spatial migration to Valor Requiem. Wait, that's forced. Shadow kill on him. Winter Crown coming down as well. Sawa is able to go for it, but Throne of Ruin didn't go on to anyone. Yazuki is still able to escape, and that's Hiko!
Kid Bomba to the back line on top of Nino, and Alec as RP just tries to run away. He gets pulled back.
Onto one shot, doing some damage. It's now Bomba holding it in. Yasuke, that was clearly a mistake from him. Why did he overcommit?
Yep. Now there's so much resources forced out of Alter Ego. Hijumi down also means so much.
Wait a second, he has to flicker out. One shot on him. That's gonna be the Lance from Fair picking him up, and that's him taken down by Sunset Lover. Arfie's finally taken out in the game.
A spear to the heart, Arfie goes down, and the Lord is slain.
Yep.
Team Spirit playing from behind for almost the whole game. 16 minutes in, they finally grab the wheel.
Team Spirit and what they were able to accomplish just now was something Alter Ego tried to do in their last siege but failed. They tried to take out the mid laner before anything else. Hijume going down meant so much for Team Spirit. You saw Hiko could freely just jump in, dive the turrets because he'd have an easy way out, knowing that all the other members of Team Spirit are being taken care of, Alter Ego rather, are being taken care of. And this is all that they need. Allow Hiko to reach those turrets, and it will be an easy way for them to push forward.
Uh-oh. No spatial migration. They know there's no Valor Requiem. Shadow Kill coming down with the retribution. It's one shot. Who assassinates Yasuke? Nino, try to what?
Yes, yes, that happened.
Yes.
You are correct. What is correct? You know, I want to point out something. Yasuke needs to start approach. If we get to another neutral objective, he's got to approach it differently. He can't be the first engager anymore.
Corner ruin. No flicker committed by Bomba. One shot in the mid lane. Able to get the quad shadow on RP. Lord able to get the turret down below as the mid lane base shooter will fall as well. They are managing these waves proper. RP locked in. Lancer Flare bringing it back into Bomba. That's Nino with a miss, a complete whiff. Sawo jumps in again with a passive. Up top base, they're going to fall in. Oh, Alec. AOG back to the base. Still has his immortality. 3 base turrets down.
There's a lot of resources already. Alter Ego might just be able to take care of this wave, but what about the next waves?
Trouble still has a Raging Sandstorm. We're going to need to watch for the big attack.
Falling Star Moon again. Yasuke! Spatial migration, but no Violet Requiem. He goes back to his set. Oh my goodness, Sawo gets rid of RP now as hit Bomba. He's going to be thrown back into the midst of it all, but there's just no damage. Hijume with RWM Bomba!
It's Kid Bomba against the world right now. He's knocked up, and Sunset Lover one shot comes in.
Does he go for it? It's 3-3, 3v3. Hijume is going to go for the chase. Not able to get in range, and finally Team Spirit calls it quits.
Yeah, Spirit were low. Kid Bomba was low, and you needed him to at least not be low so you could sustain a bit more, prolong a bit more if you wanted to. But also with Hiko down, and with one shot, using up the quad shadow and the Ogi shadow kill already, they had very limited ways to reach and force an end.
Listen, once Kid Bomba's down, once Arfie's down, both teams are like, hey, whoa. Our boys are gone. We gotta back off now, okay? We gotta leave. We gotta chill. Let's take a look at the items, though. At this point, every person has it all. We're just waiting on Sawo to complete the build along with Alec.
Yeah. I guess going back to what we were talking about though, Yazuke changing his approach when there are objectives, I feel like we did kind of float around the idea of him just trying to really work together with Alter Ego in finding those setups and pickoffs, but now that Team Spirit seem to have an easier access towards the hero, they definitely need to change things a bit.
Nino all alone in the bottom lane, able to go on to Sunset Lover. Now the AOG coming down as well as the spatial migration will be able to be used onto Sunset Lover, but he has to purify Bomba again with Throne of Ruin, but it only catches the claw. Yasuke! Spatial migration with the winner crown this time, but RP's gonna fall. Yasuke's still able to survive now. Hiko jumps in, but Alec is able to hold him down. Hiko take it low. Hiko
Alec tries to move back in, but Kid Bomba's back on the attack. Nino continuing to strike, and Kid Bomba finds another one.
Big shutdown for Nino. Now it's Bomba and Sawo versus 3 of Alter Ego's member. Nino! Over on Sawo he goes. Good healing coming out from him, but Nino has no more damage in his kit, and it will end here.
Okay. Quick Sandguard to save the day, and Alter Ego finally finds the kill on Sunset Lover. Might have seemed a bit too forced, but everything's working out so far.
Still a retribution on Yasuke though, and with one shot gone, Alter Ego are gonna try to steal this, but watch for Kid Bomba.
Oh my god, he's doing so much damage, my guy. Yasuke, oh my god, he got knocked up in the Lord. Kid Bomba with the Throne of Ruin. That was Alec getting away, but Bomba has saved the game. Heck, he might have won the game.
And he's still chasing after more. They find Nino. He's with Sawo. Oh my goodness, Kid Bomba! He's been doing so much!
He's no kid, he's man Bomba.
Big Bomba.
Big bombs.
Big Bomba. Lord still up on the map. RP back on the map. So the dynamic duo, the immortal matchup right now can continue. But with Yasuke down, Team Spirit will be able to successfully rush this Lord.
That's a purple buff Alice on Kid Bomba.
Yup. That's don't even need mana anymore. He's just taking everything at this point. Alec has to AOG Team Spirit. Secure the Evolved Lord.
20-minute Alice is no joke.
We're so bomb back.
We're so bomb back. Kid is back and he is ready to party at this point.
I can't. This. I don't know if it's maybe Alter Ego too, acknowledging the fact that they need to change things up a bit, but they try to do things by themselves.
Oh my god.
It's too different.
No, that's a ton in the spatial migration. One shot taken down, Evolved Lord in the mid lane. Sawo able to go for the Raging Sandstorm again. Lancer Fair over on Alec. Nino trying to dish out as much damage as possible. Goes on the Sunset Lever Flickering as well. Sunset buys immortality. Hiko and Sawo with a backup already on Nino, but look at the Evolved Lord in the base.
They got to be able to defend. At the base, Bomba's going to dash in, get the big stun with the Ruin.
Here we go, Spatial Migration, the Valor Requiem doing absolutely zero damage to Kid Bomba. He's holding 4 dudes with the help of the Evolved Lord. Now it's them trying to go for the defense. Yasuke with a 2-man Spatial Migration now, but there's no Valor Requiem on hold. Hiko goes in, Bomba. He's only now is he half HP.
He might be able to solo this, honestly.
That's okay.
Back with Sawo.
Valor Requiem with the winner crowd. That's giving the immortality down to the AOG. From Alec finds them all. It's still Bomba in the back. It's Hijume is going to go for the chase. Flickering with a Void Blast over on Sunset, but he finds the winner crowd and taps it in time. Hijume takes him out, and now it's just Bomba and Sawo.
Every single time it's just Bomba and Sawo. Well, Bomba can do it himself.
Oh my god, everyone's low! Alter Ego! They'll have to go back for now! Kid Bomba, when he's full HP, you just cannot force the fights anymore!
You know, yesterday I thought it was YG's fault that the game went 30+ minutes. Let's be honest, it might just be a Team Spirit thing. We're at 23 minutes, and the fact that we have heroes like this on the map just means that they really love Mobile Legends.
Dude, at this point, they're gonna mlbb. Mobile Legends, Mobile
They're
Legends.
gonna BBML.
They're gonna... whatever.
One shot, and Nino. I like that. Bomba, Mobile Legends?
Bomba, Mobile Legends.
I like
There's
we're
an Outcast
so
song somewhere in there.
more.
What?
I like we're so bomb back more.
Bombat? We're so bomb back.
So bomb back.
Yeah.
He's so bomb bad for Alter Ego. That's the problem right now.
Are you down bad or bomb bad for Alter Ego?
Bomb bad.
A little bit of action in the mid.
So
Kid Bomba taking it
Where's
slow.
Yasuke going?
RP. Oh, whoa. How are they melting RP down?
All Bomba.
Is it?
They don't know where Yasuke is though.
I wonder what the damage charge is looking right now.
They fight?
Oh my god.
Zuke's in a really bad spot.
Yeah, they fight it now.
Yasuke, can he escape? He doesn't have the spatial migration. He pops in the Valor Requiem now with the winner crown. The AOG coming down, throwing a ruin from Bomba, and the kill the Sunset Lover. Hiko in the back with the Valkyrie descent. RP goes in for the Falling Star Moon, and now it's a chase into the back line by Team Spirit.
You know, he's gonna try to get into the back line as well, though. Looking for a target, but he's getting shredded down.
He's down, and now it's just RP and Alec. Alec will lose his immortality as he will lose his life next. One shot and Sunset on him. RP's been unkillable in the early game. Now he has 3 deaths, and I think there's one more to come as TS knock on Alter Ego. Space, you can hear Bomba. Say what?
Say what is right. Arby's probably won't be able to pull a Bomba here. It's him versus the world.
Crimson Beacon thrown back again. Now it's RP trying to hold on. The base wide open. Raging Sandstorm over to RP, but Hiko will go for the base, and Team Spirit takes game number 1.
It takes a while, but eventually Team Spirit hold on long enough. With Kid Bomba at their front line, they're able to take game number 1, and that was only game number 1, Brigida.
Such a great start already. RP on the Esmeralda. But once Hiko went online on the Freya, once they had decent ways to deal with the sustain, with the turrets. And again, could be partially a struggle of having an all-fighter lineup, or at least an Esmeralda in the gold lane. But Alter Ego, they found it so difficult to close things out. Or maybe you could even say Team Spirit just made sure they weren't able to close things out.
It was a hell of a game.
I've never been so sweaty after a game,
Mirko,
bro.
I just looked over you. My guy's dripping right now. Take the jacket off, my friend.
Yeah.